You know, because I wouldn't just randomly swap a scene without anybody being officially ready.
It is pretty funny, though.
I don't ever do that. What's up, everyone? How are we doing?
Hello!
Welcome back to the Wacky Wednesday Inflatable Arm Tube Man stream.
I love inflatable arm tube man.
They're like mesmerizing, you know? Like
I don't go to Genshin, but have you seen the Genshin ones? Where it's just like some guy, like he's just an inflatable tube. It's like an anime boy, but they turned him into a log, and it makes me laugh even if I don't know who it is.
Yeah, welcome everyone. We have people back in town from traveling to conventions. We have one person out because they had a personal thing come up, but that's fine. We have a substitute image from all that I hear about at work. Because, you know, Mike is just...
I just saw which one you used. That's so good.
It's perfect.
Why is that such a high quality image? It's so clear.
It's so good.
I love it.
Yeah, no, he's like, you broke my axe. You did it on purpose. I was like, no, you did it, buddy. You did it. It was a whole debate.
It was deliberate.
It's great, you know? But anywho, let's get through our notes. We can talk about your convention visits and travels, and then we can get into some D&D. First, as if you guys didn't know, there's no Cthulhu game this week. I don't know if it'll be next week because Rob said to just see notes above, so I am looking at the notes above. DreamHack Atlanta is coming up. If anyone wants to come say hi, Misty Mountain Gaming will be there, rocking out. And we have some exciting new streams coming up in the next month, including a new weekend stream with a new DM. So,
Yeah.
new DM, new players.
Mhm.
I am not making promises, but it might be a Wild Beyond the Witchlight game.
Ooh.
Not 100% sure. But if you're interested, check out the Discord because all the details will be funneling down there very soon. Tomorrow there is a painting stream. As always, those guys are killing it on the stream. The details that they get on those minis is absolutely ridiculous. I like to think that I'm a good painter, but I am not a good painter.
I love mini painting.
Oh
It's
my
so
God.
cool.
It's so like just relaxing. But I had the best idea for a TikTok today because I was thinking about mini painting. I was like, next time I barbecue some like a full chicken on the grill, I wanted to like film it, like paint me like one of your French girls and just like paint it in barbecue sauce.
Pardon? Sounds foul.
I see what you did there.
I didn't mean to, and I'll pretend that I did.
Oh, yep. But anyway, yeah, so there's lots of cool things going up on the channel. We had one fantastic art submission for the contest that we'll get into, and we'll post it up here soon. But actually, if you want to go ahead and throw it up, we can go ahead and talk about it while we're here.
Yeah.
Our community friend TL Holdren did a fan art piece of Binks. Let me see if I can pull it
I will
up
be
here.
putting it in the Spelljammer portion of the community Discord.
Heck yeah. I'm trying to get it pulled up. I meant to have it as a scene so that it would
There
look
we go.
cool, but
So cute.
It is very cute.
Just
I don't know
love
if
the
this will do it
hand.
any justice, but it's kind of blurry. So, hey, there's a reflection of Crash. It's a Crashception.
Oh, hi! There I am! Look, Mom!
Look, Mom, I made it. There's two
I'm
of
even
me.
just slightly more behind than the lag on my Twitch already, so it's just like a little mirror.
But yeah, so Teal Holdren, I will send you a message and I will get your information, and you will be getting a mystery dice bag thing from Misty Mountain from me. So we'll hook up. There was no voting because you were the only one to submit, but it's a great piece of art and we all
Yeah.
greatly thank you for it. Everyone keep your eyes and ears open because I may end up doing that again in the future. So, you know, if you want a chance to win some free stuff, you want to keep coming back. And then on a side note, convention traveling. I know Ty and Larissa were out of town. Were you out of town, Crash?
No, I was not. I have been here.
Well, let's let these two talk about their travels and their convention experiences.
Larissa, go first.
I was at MomoCon this last weekend, and that's about
Good
it.
one.
I was incredibly busy the entire time I was there, so I have no fun stories, but it was overall a great time.
Explain to me something. Why are there so many memes about Ed Sheeran?
So that I actually was around for. There's this area, so the hotel that I was in and the convention center are connected. And through the little hallway where they're connected, there's like this courtyard. And adjacent to that is the State Farm Arena where the Hawks, which is the basketball team, play.
Yeah.
And that's where everybody hung out at night. But I was guesting, and so when I'm guesting, I'm working, so I go to bed at a reasonable time and do all that, so I can be responsible, beat all on my panels and all that fun stuff. And I went down for a second because I had friends that were like, come say hi, and I'm like, I'm gonna feel really bad if I don't go say hi. I'm gonna go downstairs for a second. And then I went downstairs for a second, and I went back upstairs, and the rumor is, as I went downstairs, the Ed Sheeran concert was getting out, so it was just like a whole bunch of people. But the rumor that I heard, and I don't know how true this is Ed Sheeran called the police and got the party shut down because he was trying to sleep. And it's like all of these people just hanging out outside. was too loud for it. But again, this is just the rumor that I heard because I wasn't down there when like it got shut down. But that's the rumor, is that Ed Sheeran got the party shut down because he was trying to sleep.
Oh my god, I need to ask everybody I know then. I gotta know if that's true. What?
Yep, because it's like I was down there for a second and I was like, I'm gonna go to bed because I had a panel at 8:30 the next morning. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to sleep. That's 2 hours ahead of where I live, so that's 6:30 in the morning, like my internal body clock time.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm going upstairs and going to bed, and then the next day somebody's like, you missed it. It all got shut down. And I was like, oh really? And they're like, this is what I heard, that Ed Sheeran was trying to sleep and it was too noisy, so they called the police to get the party shut down.
Interesting.
And I didn't feel like it was that loud when I was outside.
See, I wish I could do that sometimes at home, because there was one year when I was there and everybody was partying so loud that I could still hear them on the floor, like the very top floor, 19.
Oh, wow.
MomoCon is a bit of a party, that's for sure.
No, this was home at.
Oh wait, Hallmat. Yeah. Wait, which year was that at Hallmat?
Like the year before last, because this last year was the only one I haven't stayed in the.
Oh
host.
yeah, that was real
horrid.
Rowdy.
Yeah,
that was bad. I wouldn't say this year was worse, but
I don't think it was worse, but I wasn't in there.
It wasn't fantastic.
Yeah, especially for somebody who doesn't do PartyCon.
Oh, convention.
Well, I wasn't at home at. I was in the UK. I was at MCM. It was really great. We had a bit of a scare with getting one of our employees home, but everything is all situated now. So,
oh boy.
Oh, actually, you weren't in here for the story, Larissa. I'll tell you during break.
Okay.
Let's just say it involves something getting stolen and needing to go to the U.S. Embassy.
Oh no.
And we're
Yeah.
So I'll tell.
And we're not talking about another new D&D game. You know, this is real life.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, I was finishing up Ted Lasso, and that's why I was late, is we didn't watch it last night, and we were watching it tonight. And so I was like, I can finish it before stream starts. And so I was like, I'll turn my camera on.
That's all.
And then I missed everything because I was watching the end of Ted Lasso.
Nice.
Yep.
Important.
The sacrifices. Chris, what you got going on?
I did actually. I went to the Spider-Man. I had the Spider-Man pre-screening last night. I went to.
Oh, very cool.
So that was cool. When it does come out, everybody should go see it. It's fantastic.
Okay.
Better than the first one. So
that's a high bar to beat.
Yeah.
That movie's a work of art.
It's good. So I had a late night with that last night. So just caffeine is pulling me through right now.
Nice.
I feel you. I laid down to do an eye mask because my eyes are dry, and I fell asleep for 2 hours because right now this feels like it's like 5 in the morning.
Ugh.
Yeah.
How long were you over there?
A week.
Oh, wow.
Pretty late.
Yeah, it is. But where were you, Ty? Where in the world was Crash Candy Cosplay? No, not Crash Candy Cosplay. Jesus.
Cheesecake Panda?
Yes.
Well, go ahead and tell
It's
me where
okay.
Crash Candy
People make that
Cosplay was
mistake a
too.
lot.
Oh my.
Tell me where Crash Candy was too.
Yeah, tell us. My brain is
Obviously,
mush.
we were in the same place at the same time.
Oh yeah,
It's like Carmen San Diego.
Tucker's pulling out my Disney princess moment. I'll talk about that in a minute.
Mm-hmm. But I was over in Arlington, which is outside Nashville, for the Tennessee Ren Fest, and so that was a lot of fun. I got to join a little like quest group for like a short little like, not quite LARP, but just like a little D&D quest activity thing you could do around the park. But we needed a group of 3, and it was just me and my friend Kit. And luckily there was a guy and his girlfriend right behind us who were like, wait, do you guys need a group? If you're like, yeah, do you? So we became a group of 4. His girlfriend decided to just be our familiar. She didn't want to like play, but she was dressed as a fawn. So she was like, I'll just be your mascot. But we had to give ourselves names, so we all decided to be. I was Bingus, our other guy was Bonkus, and my friend Kit was Bazingus, and that was our adventuring party.
Very cool.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah. So it went well.
And
Yeah, well, Tucker just brought up the great point that while we were sitting next to London Bridge while we were waiting for Sean, because we got up early the day we had left and like went around and stuff, and I've seen it all before because I've been to London before, but I went with them. And while we were waiting for Sean, I had croissants in my bag, and I fed a pigeon by hand.
That is.
It actually came
wonderful.
up and took it from hand, and then every time Caitlin tried to get a video, it was like, absolutely not.
No. Not for
Not
free.
today. Yeah.
I love that. Like when you're at Panera and there are all the birds, so you can sit there and feed them. I love it.
I still can't believe I mixed up the names. I feel so bad.
You wouldn't be the first.
You probably won't be the last.
Nope.
I was like, oh, okay.
This is
I've
what
kept
happened.
it straight the entire time. Nope, it's gone. My track record is ruined. Okay. You guys ready to play some D&D?
I guess.
You guess?
It'd be kind of fun.
Who's doing the recap?
Did we ever, I was about to say, did we ever decide who's doing the recap?
No, because you guys never answered me.
No.
I work during the day.
So do I.
I don't take great notes.
That feels very Portia, though, at least in terms of things that
Fair
are not
enough.
science.
One of my notes, I guess I misspelled something because it says, okay, Binks Italy slaughtered them.
Literally?
I guess it was supposed to be
Italy.
literally, but I read it and it just says Italy.
Binks
Okay, Italy.
Binks Italy.
That means
It's her
I need to
last
talk like
name.
this all the time.
Binks does not need an Italian accent.
Oh my god.
Spaghetti noodle through the throat.
Yep. A hard spaghetti noodle.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay,
Ooh.
I can try a recap
Yeah,
then,
give
using
us
these
your best
perfect
shot.
notes that I did.
The perfect notes.
So, we last left off, we were running from these crazy crystal creatures that seemed to be spawning out of these big pillars shooting up from the middle of the city. And so, while we were making our escape, with this captain named Ileana, we had to help clear off her ship of these usurpers, I suppose, who were shooting civilians and just being really not chill about an evacuation procedure. So we evacuated them forcefully. And then from there, we boarded her ship, the Moon Dancer, and we escaped with about 60 citizens. And then while we lift off, we can tell that all of these crystal vines are starting to sprout, not just in the city, but all over the place, from who knows where. So we are getting the heck out of there, and now we are in wild space, aboard a proper Spelljammer ship, which is fun. And then from that, we got boarded by Star Elves, which wasn't cool. There was a really creepy captain guy who was being just really not cool, especially to Aelin. It was pretty weird. But basically they said something about Emperor Zaven of, I believe, the Zorovian Empire. And we don't know what that's all about, but we have reason to believe that they have something to do with the Crystal Spires. That's not great. And now we're all doing chores. Our ship got damaged a little bit. Ryder's sleeping.
Ryder is sleeping. He's a sleepy
It's
boy.
going well.
Although technically wasn't Ryder supposed to clean?
Oh wait, yeah, wasn't he gonna try to help me repair the ship? It's okay. I don't need him. I can do this. I have like 5 different sets of tools. I don't need him right now.
He would
She's a very specific set of skills.
he would just get in the way, right?
Indeed I do. And a skill that lets me have an even more specific set of skills. Ooh, that lip pen is
That's
pretty.
It's one of the plump ones. But no, that's my favorite quote to use when I get pictures of Pike just staring like death into the camera.
A very specific set of skills.
I have a very specific set of skills.
Good.
So that was a pretty good
boss.
recap. You can have advantage on a roll of choice.
Oh boy! Ty
so,
knows I can always use that.
I figured if anyone can use it, maybe you can.
Aw, thanks. I don't know how to feel about that pity.
So yeah, you guys were all assigned chores on board the Moon Dancer, trying to, you're making your way back towards being on track towards the Rock of Brawl, where Captain Sartell says she knows somebody that might have a little more information as to what the crystal vines were, who's in charge of them, what they're doing, so on and so forth. So yeah, you guys have finished your it's been a couple hours while you're traveling still, and you finish your chores, you've repaired the ship as best as you can, and you have just a little bit of down free time on the ship to do what you want.
Aelin, I'm realizing how quiet it is when Ryder's not here. Like, even when he's not talking, you can hear him breathe.
You're absolutely not wrong about that. And it's kind of nice to be able to hear myself think a little bit.
I enjoy the quiet. This is nice.
I'd say
Nickel
right
John
after
must
that
not
you hear a
count him.
loud ratchet noise as Portia is trying to fix something on the wall. It is nice.
Don't draw on him while he's sleeping.
Okay.
What?
I mean, no, I'm not talking about John on you. I'm talking about. Don't worry
Okay.
about it. You're doing great. Wow. She has such a form when she does that.
It's like to picture this purple tiefling just like doing like a weird body contour.
Total like whipping Nene situation.
Yes.
I picture it like being like you guys are just picking on him a little bit, like putting his hand in a bucket of like warm water, tying his shoes together, drawing a face, like a mustache, a really curly cute one. He's texting me right now. It's like, I don't like being picked on.
I'll see how many bolts like from my pocket I can balance on his forehead at a time.
Wait, I did that. I did that at a con to my friend Lucy one home out when she would fall asleep early. I'd just start stacking objects on her until she wake up.
We'd do that to my friend Hunt a lot because he was a really heavy sleeper, so we'd just start stacking as many objects as we could on his body.
Lucy also fell asleep in like a
Or, like,
pile, like
goldfish
just
on a
like
cat.
surrounded by like chicken wings one night because she fell asleep eating.
Oh, queen.
What would happen if you drew on him with your magic paints?
Well, that would make a real mustache.
Oh.
But he already has a mustache. Maybe.
Could you potentially add different shapes of facial hair onto the ones that he's already got?
I mean, I could always try. We could try to give him like one of the little handlebars.
Exactly. Like one of those with the big flourish.
Yeah.
I think it could be fun.
Yeah. Maybe I can like make a pair of glasses out of facial hair. It could just be on his face.
Ooh, would they? But would the glasses
won't
be
be-
made out
you won't-
of hair that's
they'd
still
be made
attached to him, or would it be
Oh,
separate? An
that's
object but just made out of.
that's horrifying
Oh.
to consider hair just growing from all over your
Yes.
eyeball. Maybe we want to do that.
Be a shame if you would have to shave that for the rest of
But
forever.
we can still figure it out.
True. We can find someone we don't particularly care for, and then try it then.
God damn, why is Mick and Gobby dead?
Who's Micken?
I got an idea, guys. What if I use my flames to singe his eyebrows?
I think
The sound that
That would
punctuated that.
that's the magic sound. The magic clippers. That would just harm him, wouldn't it?
Yeah, can you do it without like a maiming? Like just a little bit of fur?
I'm very skilled. He wouldn't feel a thing. It'd be funny.
I mean, I'm always down for
Very
anything
afraid
that
that it's
causes chaos.
going to singe his skin.
Not the skin, the eyebrows.
Just a little bit.
Well, there's a strange property that hair has about being attached to skin. Not always. But with
I'm just
people,
throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there.
again, perhaps this Micken fellow, what, you don't like him?
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Oh. Did you kill him?
Unfortunately not.
Okay, good.
Took my prey from me. But then I took his life, so it's fine.
You can see like she's sitting there having like a war flashback moment, like she's just going
Oh my god.
like For everybody who didn't get to watch the last one, Micken is somebody who caused some problems last time that we didn't like, and then he got taken prisoner, and then he got killed in a siege, and Binks is very mad she didn't get to do it.
He was a nice young lad that was just misdirected, okay?
He was a bad guy.
He killed people.
He was off from the start.
He didn't mean to kill anybody. He was just trying to make some money. That's all. Captain Sartell starts walking around a little bit, and she kind of walks by where you guys are kind of just chilling and relaxing, and she's like, "You all comfortable? Anything I can get you?"
Just happy to be off that planet.
Me too. Tell you what, it can't be, any worse than the time that we ran into some space clowns. Whew, that was an experience.
Do you mean
I
clowns
thought-
as in the profession, or clowns as in a derogatory term for an unpleasant person?
Oh no, we're talking about, the full-on jester masks and, creepy.
I thought those were just like a made-up thing, kind of like a werewolf.
Like, Rakdos?
What's that?
Oh, sorry, hometown thing. It's a group of people for a very charismatic and honestly brutal and violent cause. They don't like to be called a cult, but it really makes sense. Usually dress quite similarly to clowns, jesters, that sort of thing.
So you could call them
Performance art, I
an
suppose.
insane clown posse.
One could. I'm sure they
Okay.
have before.
I wonder if they know how magnets work.
What would magnets have to do with it?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Larissa, did I just kill
No, I
you?
don't think they know much about engineering.
For everybody who hasn't listened to the song, there's literally one where they're rapping going, magnets, how do they work? And it's like, what?
Any physicist, ask them about magnets. Nobody knows how they work.
Yeah, there was this time that we were, sailing through, void space, and like there was literally nothing around, and next thing you know, a fleet of these grotesque looking vessels come up, and like It was terrifying. They were the ships were almost moving like they were in a macabre dance of some sort. It was mesmerizing and terrifying all at the same time. Long story short, we were able to fend off the boarding parties. I don't suggest it. They're really creepy. But we did find out that they can be turned. They were definitely...
Towards the positive or further negative?
Oh, for sure, towards the positive. I had this written down somewhere.
It's like magnets.
Just like magnets.
Like magnet.
So in theory, if we come across some space clowns, like what do we... Like, do we run, or do we just, like, do we try to find them, or, like, what do you recommend?
Well, I poked
I just
one...
have a feeling in my tiny gut that somehow space clowns are just gonna come up.
Do they board often? Like the space elves?
I would say they
seems to be a more common occurrence.
They don't ask. They just do it. I remember poking this one
I believe that's how normal
a little too
raids
aggressively.
happen.
I poked it a little too aggressively, and I kid you not, this clown popped in front of my face, and like confetti gas everywhere. It was rather disgusting, but kind of funny at the same time.
And I guess we don't poke them.
I definitely don't poke them. Or if you do, stay at a distance. Poke and run, maybe.
So the toothpick.
That's actually quite close in proximity, Binks.
Not with mine.
She's gonna pull out the little bow and arrow with the toothpick.
That's right. Forgot about that. It's so small.
It kind of has to be. I mean, I tried once to use a big one. That didn't work.
Have you ever been launched from a crossbow?
No, but I want to. Right, are we supposed to throw me one time with his axe and let it recall with me on it? No, we can't do it!
Oh, I can do that for you. Anything you'd like. You're small enough to be considered a missile for most of my weapons, I'm sure.
Next time.
Of
Next time.
course.
Aylin, she's gonna launch me.
Just stay safe.
I don't know what that word means, but okay.
Nothing very inherently safe about most projectiles, but we can certainly try.
Got a lot of faith in Binks that they'll be able to navigate their path correctly, but
Now I'm
Just
just
in case.
repicturing from the last game when she was firing the ballista. So it's just a tiny squirrel in a tire, like in a chair, just like.
Yep.
Well, anyway, whenever we get back to, when we get to the rock, just play it cool. There's some shady people there. It's
The rock.
it's not the most sought after place, but me being who I am, everyone welcomes me in. Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be cool. All we
You
gotta
do seem infectiously charismatic, madam.
yeah, I appreciate this. Once we find Commodore Crux, he's gonna take care of us. He's kind of a big fellow,
Who is that?
He's. Are you familiar with GIF?
Am I?
Have you seen the GIF before?
like the
Has.
like the race,
Yeah.
like a Get Yankee.
no,
right?
no.
Oh, I just meant in terms of like, would Portia know about
No,
it?
the GIF, like the hippopotamus people.
Oh, that never mind.
They
Yeah.
had him at the academy, which was in the same
Yes.
plane that the Port Haven was.
Ah.
So you've probably come across one before. They're not rare by any means.
Not from home. He's back in the city. Why?
Oh, well, he's kind of hard to miss, but if you guys find him before I do, maybe we can all have like a secret code word or something, and we can meet up and figure out kind of what's going on. back at Port Haven.
Does he not want to be approached?
Yeah, I haven't, talked to him before, but I know of him, so, he should be able to get us our answers.
So a person you've never talked to is gonna help us?
Yeah, definitely.
And you're wishing to use a code word in the off chance that we see them so that we can talk to them. That sounds more like an ambush.
But from
Grimfrost, am I right? That sounds a little more like an ambush.
We're not gonna attack him, so to say. Maybe give him a hug, or I don't know. It'll be fine. He knows somebody I know, and we'll eventually all know each other.
What do you got us into here?
I don't have you into anything. You can definitely dip out at any point. I'm just saying
in what direction?
Well,
this is wild space.
Once we get to the rock, you can go wherever you want. I'm just saying.
What about all of the
careful.
Civilians?
Well,
will you be taking them to a sanctuary of some sort?
We'll just kind of have to figure it out once we get there. I was more concerned with getting as many people out of Port Haven as I could. Rather, have a new place to start than not be starting.
All right, we'll see how this goes for now.
It's fine. He's never hurt anybody. He's in the military. He's just go around and start asking for Commodore Crux.
I believe most people in the military have caused bodily harm to some individuals.
Well, he's one of those higher ranking people. He just tells people what to do. It's fine. It's fine.
By proxy does mean an excess of violence.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing, but in nice words.
What was his name?
Commodore Crux. Krux. About that time that you guys are finishing that conversation, you feel the ship come to a quick slow. It's not in light speed, but think of it as a faster form of traveling. But it's kind of coming out of that into a slower sailing speed almost. And Eliana says, "Oh, we made good time. We shouldn't be there. Yeah, let's go up and get you a good look at the rock once we get up there."
Splendid.
I'm gonna go up stealthily, stay hidden just in case.
I don't. I'm gonna put my gun on my back and just kind of waltz out and see what's up.
How many things are stacked on top of Ryder?
Ooh,
here.
You know what?
Should we roll a random a D8 or something and see how much we got on him?
You roll a D8 and I'll roll a D4.
Give me a sec. I
does
gotta.
he still have
I
his
forgot
eyebrows?
I assume he still has his eyebrows.
We should have used the magic paint to just connect them a little bit in the middle.
Yeah. I got a 5.
Okay, there are currently, on different parts of his body, no less than 53 little lug nuts just balanced in towers across his body.
Excellent.
The tallest one is probably up to 10 or 12.
And
There is definitely, though, on his arm, right here, Binks has taken a Sharpie and basically drawn a mom tattoo, but is her. So it's just Binks, but it's
the
a
heart
mom
with the ribbon. Binks. I'd get that for my cat.
that's amazing.
Binks.
As you are going back up to the top deck to get a look at the Rock of Brawl, you get your first look once you're up there, and on all sides around the ship you see colossal chunks of rock floating in the void. Some of them are overgrown with vegetation, while others are bare stone. There's creatures that resemble jellyfish and rays gliding through spaces between them. Um, Captain Sartell's looking about them uneasy. Says, this definitely isn't the rock. This is definitely a place where pirates could easily hide.
Oh.
Where have you taken us?
Wait, but weren't you saying that the rock was also a place where a lot of vigilantes and pirates and the sort would also be grouping?
I said the rock is a place.
Would they not
that
be
you
entirely
wanna watch.
dissimilar?
They could be, you know, like, I don't make the rules
You're a captain.
of this ship. I make the rules here. And rule number 1, stop asking me some questions like that. That's tough.
Yes, ma'am.
Flapjack. And she stomps on the deck 3 times, and he starts slowly navigating his way through some of the asteroid debris. And you can tell she's definitely got her head on a swivel, looking, you know, making sure there's no ships hiding behind.
Flapjack.
I'm still hidden, but I'll also try to help keep an eye out. So.
Okay. How about the other 2?
I'm just waiting to see what happens.
If I look through the scope of my rifle, can I see anything interesting?
Which direction are you looking?
Dead ahead from wherever I'm currently standing.
Okay.
If I see a ray or a jellyfish, I'll probably just be looking kind of near there, like, ooh. But do I see anything besides fish?
Roll me a perception.
Okay. Ooh, 6.
6?
6.
All right. You don't happen, like, you're just kind of mesmerized by the jellyfish that are kind of floating around.
I'm kind of looking left and right, all around, just on the ready.
Okay. Roll me a perception.
I got a 22.
A 22.
Good.
He's everything.
Nice.
Kind of up on the front left side of the ship, we'll say like 10 o'clock ish. As you're passing this asteroid, you see what appears to be kind of like a tentacle shape, and the more that you go forward, you start to see more of these tentacles, followed by a kind of like a shell, like a snail shell almost.
Oh my god.
Guys, look at this. And I point to the front of the ship, and they notice the tentacles and things starting to come up.
And about
I look through my gun and I'm aiming it directly at Grimfrost. Hi.
Over here.
As you everyone kind of looks over in that direction, Captain Sartell like sucks in her breath and like is like caught off guard and starts breathing through her teeth, and she says, "Mind flayers."
What?
Mind flayers. Do you know what a mind flayer is?
No.
They're things of your worst nightmares, and they eat brains. Not zombies. They're very, very smart and very, very strong.
But we're not bothering them.
I don't think they will care.
could leave quickly and quietly?
I mean, we can try.
I don't even want to get this started. Grimfrost takes his hands and starts to conjure up a flame attack on the mind flayers right now.
Wait.
Things are still hidden.
What's the range? I think
60 feet.
Yeah, they're definitely out of your range.
Oh.
Yeah, we're talking. They're still probably 200 or 300 feet away.
Okay. I'll be ready for him.
Oh.
Well, then why... Can we get Flapjack to switch the engine back on and then head to the rock that we're supposed to be at?
Yeah, we can definitely try and navigate out of here.
And potentially we should do that.
She stomps on the deck twice, and like the ship starts to, veer out a little bit, and she's keeping her eye on the Nautilus ship, and is looking at it. She lets out a sigh of relief and says, "Oh, it's a derelict. We're safe, guys. There's nothing, like, that ship is inoperable. We're good." And then, like, she's looking through her spyglass and she's like, "Oh, it appears to have already been kind of looted and picked clean a little bit too." She points out that the weaponry has been stripped from it, and there's a giant hole in the hull from damage of a battle at some point. And she says, "If there were mind flayers aboard, that they would have attacked us by now. But it looks like somebody already picked it over. Still, I'm willing to bet there's probably some treasure on there that, can help repair my ship."
Are you saying my repairs weren't good enough?
Well, I'm saying that, there's still a giant hole inside of my ship, and I could use some new weapons to, defend myself in the future. Are you really going to say no to, whatever we might be able to find there?
You were the one who was just saying that they were creatures from my worst nightmares who were going to eat my brain.
And then I realized that the ship is dead.
Binks, what do you think?
I'll come in a hiding spot.
She's gonna like crawl out from underneath, like she's like lifted up a plank and is just like slithering out from under it.
Slither is such a sinister word to use for a squirrel. Thank you. Thank you for picking it.
So, usually I'm all for the looting, all that kind of stuff, but we don't really need it. We just had to talk about magnets and space clowns,
Here's a picture of the ship, by the way.
Yucky.
Come on, Discord load.
I tried to get that in there faster.
Yeah, I think if we go, we should be really quick. Remember, Aelin, you taught me the S word? The one that safe flight? No, that does your winter. Safety.
Slut.
That too. I still haven't changed out of my sugar office, you can see.
But
So, I think if we go, we should be really quick. But I also don't think we have to go, because, if they've already picked it clean, then, what good stuff is left out there?
I don't know, but to be honest, it's kind of curiosity, too. I've never had the opportunity to be on a Nautilus class ship.
Okay, then.
To be
then
fully
in that
honest, I
case-
don't know what what treasures they might have. Based off the status of the ship, it looks like nothing is there.
So then how about we send you over there and we'll stay over here?
That I am A-okay with. We'll pull up and I'll be in there, 20, 30 minutes tops.
Sounds good to me. I think we should
Hi.
investigate.
Yeah, here. I'm gonna.
She's gonna plop down and start doing her little find familiar cast so that I can get that little bat back to send with her so that I can see she's in there. I need to mark that I'm casting that.
Yeah. So she kind of signals for the ship to turn and kind of come up broadside with it so that she can board once she gets over within range.
When we get within range, I'm gonna crawl up onto Aylin's shoulders and curl around her neck and go ahead and start seeing through the bat. So I can't hear or see anymore, but I can hear and see through the bat. So actually, let me see if I can do the noise last time. It was like the bat would be flying around and people would be like, "Oh, hi, Binks," and the back would just be like, like
Oh, God. That's the mind.
Yeah.
Right.
It's there. It just
The ones that aren't there, totally.
It
not.
just had a rough dinner. It's
Yeah.
just it's having a moment.
It's fine. So
All the pretty girls' tummies sound like that.
as
I
the
told Will that. He was like, "Yeah, I've got IBS," and I was like, "Well, as Crash says, you're a gorgeous girl."
Gorgeous girls.
as the Moon Dancer pulls up next to the Mind Flayer ship, the wood kind of creaks as Flapjack's moving it in as carefully as he can to try and not disturb anything. And she gets her boarding equipment ready, and she jumps over into the hole where the damage was, and she's like, "Well, since I'm going over here by myself as a lady, the rest of you, if you don't mind, this isn't a pleasure cruise, so go ahead and continue doing chores on the ship, and I'll be back in 30 minutes."
As she makes a point of saying, "I'm going over here by myself as a lady," the bat's gonna start swooping, and her head just like, "How dare you? I'm here!" Like,
What? Like,
Scream!
so, she kind of, starts disappearing into the darkness of the ship. There's, from where you're at, you can kind of see some light, bioluminescent glowing, just kind of slowly flickering. But overall, it's pretty dark over there. And then she's, you can hear her just walking and, kind of rummaging through a little bit of stuff, and she disappears.
whatever she sees, I can see, but whatever's on the ship right now, with us, I cannot. So,
Right.
So that's why I'm just passed out with Aelin.
So, from your point of view, you're able to see the ship itself is in rough condition. It has been pretty heavily looted. It seems like a lot of the good stuff that is in the open has, been taken. You see the illumination, the slight glow of the orbs. Captain Sartell starts to walk through a door, and it's just kind of like a fleshy looking barrier that just kind of open as she walks through, and once she gets through, it kind of as it kind of closes. But I'm trying to make the most disgusting noises as I can.
The worst part of the Baldur's Gate opening.
Yes.
It's nasty.
Well, it's not as good as it originally had looked to be, but if nobody has seen or played... Now I gotta remember what the game is. I'll come back to it. But basically, it's a game based off of Geiger, like the guy who designed the xenomorphs and all that stuff, which means everything is like weird combinations of like flesh and bone and machinery, and like the world is like that and the player is like that, and like it's really nasty.
Yeah.
Scorn, yes, everybody in chat, Scorn.
Scorn!
Still a fun game, but like they were working on it for a long time, and when I first saw the trailers, I was like, that's really cool.
So, while you guys are on the ship, what are you doing as your chores?
Well, I guess I'll do a better job at fixing the hole on the wall. Do my
I'll
best.
space debris around.
Around.
Yep.
Not necessarily
I'm doing
away.
something. Yeah, just
A
around.
new space.
Yep.
The good old under the carpet.
I didn't like it over
Pretending
here.
I'm doing something without really doing something because I'm very concerned about that ship. So I'm going to look busy.
I'm helping Portia fix the ship around too.
If there's anything super notable that I'm seeing as I'm laying around Aylin's neck, I'll kind of mumble it so that she can hear it.
Okay. I would say from this point you have, like, you definitely saw, the glowing orbs, the fleshy doors. That's a weird thing to say.
Aylin, there's a fleshy door.
Ew.
You did see what looked to be, a passageway up to the captain's chair area. And when Captain Sartell went to go explore it, there was a very impressive chair that was posed at the end of a long catwalk, so that the occupant can look down to the floor below it, and green glowing maggots were crawling all over the chair's current occupant, who is a headless mind flayer corpse. But that's about all you've seen at this point.
There's also a headless mind flayer and a really big fancy chair, with like some bugs, and like, I mean, I can't hear you, but I assume you're saying gross because it is kind of gross.
As long as she doesn't bring anything back over when she comes back herself that can hurt us.
Is in the middle of saying that, you hear her start going,
oh, it's really fabulous. Like, I feel like Ryder would really like that chair.
because like she can't hear you, so she's just going on about the chair right in the middle as you start saying that.
So at this point, it's been about 15-20 minutes. You haven't heard anything back from Captain Sartell. She's just kind of, making her way deeper into the ship, looking, basically just kind of amazed by the technology in the ship, and like looking in places that there may not be, like people might not have looked for potential loot.
I'm gonna head over to the ship and kind of see what's going on for myself.
Okay.
Don't leave me alone. I'm gonna gather my stuff and I'll follow behind.
Well, we can't lose our new friend, so I'll go after you.
All right,
as you're
everybody.
as you're walking, even though she can still feel things as you're walking, you just feel Binks's head just like ragdoll around as you start moving.
Okay, so this image that I'm getting ready to post, don't look at, there's a numbered like key for the rooms. Don't look at the names of the rooms. That way you can kind of direct me which room number you want to go to, and I'll go. But I don't want the names of the rooms to like give you ideas.
Okay.
I was looking for a different map, but so you guys would be
Oh,
coming. Yeah.
Ooh.
You would be coming in probably close to that circle at the very bottom, like the side view of the ship, to where that's. It looks like that is the bridge deck, which is where that chair that was described was. You can kind of see it there at the end.
Ew. It's a little observation. Sort of.
Yeah, I believe so. Let's see, what did it say?
You mean the circle in the center of the little map?
Yes.
A little orb?
Yeah, the little side view. So it's there on the bridge deck.
Okay.
We'll say that's
Roger.
the kind of like the hole that you went through.
Ew.
Yeah, this is crazy. Well, where do you think we should start first?
I'll look back to Aelin. Any ideas?
I know about as much as you guys know right now.
Should we... Do you think she knows what she's doing? Or should we call?
I definitely
Ooh.
don't want to split up.
No.
If we can help.
You hear
Anyone...
just kind of like the like, to give you an idea, like you hear kind of like the groaning and like wet
Don't say ew.
like
Ugh.
weird, like it's supposed to be kind of like a horror type look or like environment, so picture that in your head.
Or
Creepy like noises.
Could I use my control flames or create bonfire to make a little light?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I was gonna cast dancing lights, but I wanted to make sure that I was doing it right now. I can't seem to pull it up.
Let's see.
Where'd you go?
So did you want to cast your dancing or did you want to...
Yeah, because mine's just a cantrip, so it doesn't take up a spell slot.
Oh, okay.
Read about it.
Dancing too is definitely movable, whereas I think the others, depending on how you do it, may not.
Yeah.
But that means you could have a stationary fire somewhere to come back to. But no, whichever you want. I'm gonna stay muted because I'm eating Pringles and they're real crunchy, and I'm also just kind of. I mean, the best you're getting out of Binks until you somehow get back to the captain and this bat is able to see itself again. The best you're gonna get every now and then is just little tidbits of like what can be seen. So
yeah, I will cast dancing lights.
So it lights.
That way we can see as we move.
Yeah, it definitely lights up the little corridor room area that you're in. And as it lights it up, it makes you realize that the inside of this ship is absolutely disgusting. Like there's liquids kind of like dripping down the walls. It looks like a wet brain might kind of look like. There's I'm trying to think of like description words to not trigger people. But
everything is moist.
Right.
Makes me think of Earthbound.
So whenever I was first kind of reading through it, like it was meant to kind of seem kind of like Dead Space a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm just not good at describing how things are supposed to look and be creepy. So yeah, you're able to see, you know, the stairs that kind of go up towards the observation deck. You see, it looks like a ladder that is back behind you, and some stairs that go further down.
Should we go?
Yeah, down we go. It's been so long, I'm actually getting worried about the captain. We haven't heard anything in a while.
So overconfident. I'm gonna take off my rifle and just kind of have it ready at my side as I go toward the stairs.
Yeah, good idea.
Rob, I don't want to make you have to like reveal something early you don't want to, but if anything happens with the captain and you're feeling like sharing it with me, you can always message it to me, given I'm the only one who would see it.
Sure.
But, you know,
Yeah.
that's kind of the things that Binks is keeping an eye out for right now, because she just knows you've moved her. She doesn't know where she is.
Okay.
She doesn't know that you've moved her. So,
Yeah, let me get a message pulled up for you. Where did our message go? It's been a hot minute. Holy cow, there it is.
it has been a hot minute, and I forget to. Like, I basically pull up the same 2 group chats all the time.
Same.
And Misfit. So-
Mhm.
Sorry.
You're good.
How dare you cough?
You guys can very quietly just hear very much like a Lord of the Rings moment. You can hear Binks just go,
Sounds in the dark.
and that's it.
Ah!
All right, so you guys are heading just down a level.
Yes.
Okay. So that will put you on the battle deck. Which is the second one down from the top. Yeah, it says battle deck there.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around and see if there's something we could use or if there's anything useful while we're here.
Okay. What are you wanting to look in any rooms, or are you just kind of looking around overall?
Right now, just looking around overall.
Aelin, you feel Binks suddenly get really like tight, like firm on your neck, as she's kind of like hunched up and kind of shivering a little bit, and just
She's watching. She's on high alert.
I think
Around
the
you,
bat might be seeing something.
you can see that the room that you're in has been, gone through. There's broken crates around. The remains of kind of what looks to be like a broken catapult towards the back. There's some hallways, that have the glowing lights kind of slowly pulsing. But overall, you don't really see anything that's just like out in the open. Everything has been kind of gone through.
I'm worried that wherever the captain is, she's definitely seeing something. The question is where she is, because Binks is sitting and getting a little fidgety, so I think something might be happening or getting ready to happen.
I'm not sure how mechanics like that work. Is there any way for her to tell us exactly what she sees?
The past few times that we've seen her do this, this is it until she calls her bat back.
Is there any way to find the exact location of the bat?
That I also don't know.
Oh, Binks. Was there any evidence of, like, an actual fight on this battle deck?
There is, I would say bodies laying on the ground. A mixture
of what species?
There's a mixture of some mind flayers and Githyanki.
About how many? Does it look like this was like a large battle, or?
It looks like it has been you could say a large battle over time. Like, people have come maybe multiple times and collecting supplies off this ship.
Oh, jeez. Can I peek over at ideally one with a head and just, like, get a look at what a mind flayer is?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here.
Yeah, I will say, even though Binks can't hear you or see you right now, like, she's kind of been, like, mumbling little things that she sees that are different. And especially if the captain goes somewhere else, like, she's kind of mumbling those kind of things. That doesn't mean that necessarily helps figure out exactly where you're going, but maybe it helps a little bit. Like, like she would have shared on that she's looking in unexpected places for loot or things like that. And, like, she just mentioned, like, the noises and, So that's what you're getting out of her. If you really need her to come back, you can kind of like slap her, because I've told Aelin to do that before. But then that means you lose communication with the bat too. So
as you're inspecting the mind flayer, I'm trying to figure out how much information to give you, because you probably haven't seen one of these before, have you?
No, I don't think they're on Ravnik.
So just from your initially looking at it, you're able to see they have like a squid-like face, tentacles coming down, similar to what's on the ship. Bluish purple skin, fairly regally dressed, some nicer, like, we'll call it cult wear, essentially, even though the ones that they're wearing are kind of blood-stained, gross, worn, and they don't smell the best.
It's foul.
I
This
wonder
is an
what
entire race of people? If you can call them people.
So many dead. I wonder what happened.
Looks like a fight between these and whatever the others are. Looking
Just
at the
makes you wonder what they were
Githyanki
fighting
as well.
over.
I don't know. You'd think if this ship was brought down that there would be a second one. There's so many bodies.
Yeah, something about this just doesn't sit right. We need to find the captain and get out of here.
Agreed, I don't like this.
Should we wake up Binks and see if we can get more of where she thinks the captain is?
Yes.
I tap you on the bum, Binks.
at first her foot just does like a kick at you, but then as you keep going, yeah. No, it does. Like, I have an old video of Ori when she stole food from one of the other rats, and then when the other was trying to take it back from her, Ori laid on her back and ate it while she used a foot to just bat her away. Like, that's what she's doing. But no, she does eventually wake up, and she wakes up immediately, like, on all fours, like back, like fur up, all that kind of stuff, and just is like.
Do you know where the captain is?
Kind of. Yeah. I think we gotta hurry. She's nervous.
Where is she so we can go get her and get back to the ship?
Would I be able to, having gone through with the bat, would I be able to lead us there?
Potentially, yeah.
Okay, well, I'll try. She's gonna plop down and just start doing like the little squirrel hoppity run.
About the time that you plop down, you hear back kind of in the hallway back behind you. If you're looking at the map, we'll say kind of back there towards room 9-ish. You hear, think of like someone like trudging through like something that's wet and muddy almost. Just kind of like moving, but like trying to stay hidden almost.
Yeah.
Binks is gonna immediately look like a cat with its back arched and her ears are perfectly up in the air. And it's just like wide-eyed, very much like an animal, just staring in that direction.
I very slowly raise my rifle as I'm taking a few steps forward.
Binks is just gonna yell out,
"We don't have time for this! Come out or I'm gonna fireball you!"
Oh,
Portia, do it.
please
Do
don't
it.
shoot. Please.
What?
Are they gone? Are you here to save me?
We don't know who you are. You gotta tell us that first.
He kind of, he puts his hands out kind of around the corner of the wall, and you see a younger child basically kind of, hiding behind the wall for cover, but like sticking his head out. You can see he's just kind of covered in, worn, bloody rags, essentially. Very skinny, like he hasn't eaten in a while.
What's your name?
My name is Benotto. Benotto Kralazar.
Finodo, my name is Grimfrost. These are my friends. Would you mind if we ask you some questions?
You can ask questions. Do you have any food?
I'll take one of the nuts out of the corner of my mouth and roll it across the floor.
In the bloody floor.
Still warm.
You know what?
That's the best you can do. That's normal for her.
Oh my.
Listen, she has intelligence. That doesn't mean she doesn't act like an animal.
That is. I should expect nothing less.
And so he kind of picks up the nut. He's like, well, maybe I'm not that hungry. He just kind of like tosses it to the side.
Yeah.
Now give it back.
Ew, with the blood on it.
I'll wash it. Don't worry about it. That's what water's for.
Yeah, he picks it up and kind of like tosses it down the hallway back at you.
Hey, could you show us around the ship? We're trying to find somebody else.
Please don't make me. I just want to go.
We're looking for someone else as well. Is there anyone else here with you?
I mean, I saw the lady go downstairs, but I was too scared to say anything. I've been here probably 4 or 5 days just by myself. The rest of the crew that I came with, we were searching for treasure, and there was screaming, and then there was nothing.
Well, we have a ship, we have food, we can get you cleaned up, but we need to find our friend first. It's safer. You just come with us, we'll find our friend, we'll all go back to the ship, and we can all get out of here. How's that sound?
I mean, I would greatly appreciate that. I mean, it's been so lonely in the dark here and so terrifying.
So like not to be like, you know, pushing things along. Like I am an animal, I don't quite get everything, but like, yeah, if you want to come with us, kid, that's great. We'll keep you safe. We'll get you food afterwards. But like, the person we gotta find is our captain, and she seemed nervous. So like, we got a little bit of a time frame, you know, constraint.
I definitely understand. He comes out from behind the wall.
She's the only one who knows how to order the flapjack.
He comes out from behind the wall, and you know he looks very feeble. We'll say 10 to 11 years old, probably. Like almost like this could have been his first, not mission, but like tag along, essentially. With of a group that he's been with. And he's kind of, you know, tagging along in your party now. He's like, I saw her go downstairs, but I don't know what else is down there from this point.
Well, whatever's down there, you'll be safer with us than by yourself up here.
I couldn't agree with you more, Grimfrost.
So Grimfrost is just gonna reach out and hold the kid's hand, kind of make him feel better.
You feel him, you know, grip onto your hand pretty tightly.
It's gonna be all right. And then we start to walk down the stairs where he said he last saw the captain.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to give the best directions that I can. She's gonna start in the front, and then she's gonna eventually move to go sit on the kid's shoulders, and she's gonna start like doing like she would always do with Rowan, where she's like grooming through the hair and stuff like that. Just yeah. But every now and then you just hear a mutter of like, "Damn, you're dirty."
Me and my hairstylist.
Um,
Damn kid.
Me with Kiki all the time.
Damn, you're dirty.
damn.
I literally pick her up and go, "Why you stinky?" Like,
Damn.
Okay, so now you guys are on the
Cargo
deck. Yep.
okay.
Okay.
From what you're able to tell, just kind of at the base of the stairs there, you see it's a large open area, with a wall, you know, at towards the back of the ship there, and you know, again, more dead bodies, a mixture of the Githyanki, the mind flayers, and there appears to be some human bodies as well now.
Oh wait, yeah, was this boy human?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like the last thing I was able to see is that it looked like she found like some prisons or something like that.
Poison?
And then not poison, no, like a prison. Like you put people inside of it when they're bad.
Yes.
I don't know
Okay.
exactly where that is, but that's the last thing I saw.
Where it looked like prison bars?
Yeah, I can't think of anything else you would do with a room like that, because it's just like full of iron and stuff. Okay, that's a lie. I can't think of another thing that you would use that room for, but I'm not going to go there. So I think it was a prison.
Oh, I get it.
I'm pretty sure it was a prison.
Probably. Should we keep going lower? I don't know how much farther this ship goes.
I know you said ship, but it sounded like you said a
How
different
much
word. Which
farther
was
this shit goes, man!
In this room, the cargo
It's
hold
crazy.
looks and smells like a slaughterhouse. Bodies lie strewn across the deck. The floor is stained with blood. Most of the bodies appear to be human, but one of them is actually an arachnid.
Oh no! Don't get
neck.
Don't get
and head.
Don't get too.
Oh no!
Don't get too into detail about the spidery bits, just for Crash's sake.
I would like to know like what it is, but like
that lies in a motion. It lies as motionless as the others.
Wait, is it just a full creature, or is it?
I believe they're called Nyogi. I don't know if you have seen them yet, but I can definitely.
I've probably gone out of my way not to, but about how big are they?
I'm picturing like
vary in size.
I'm picturing like the guy from Treasure Planet, that's like, you know, like the bad scorpion guy or whatever. Remember him?
I don't actually.
Oh well, basically he's one of the bad guys.
It's been a while since I've seen that.
He's one of the bad guys.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad guy shape.
How does this not have a picture of him? Give me a second.
Very rarely do you see a scorpion used as like a good person motif.
Well, you know what? That's my next character. That's my goal. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
my
God.
My next character, I want to take over that little thing that was like the Adventures of Duct Tape Wizard, where it's like, hey, man, I got a cut. You're going to fix it, right?
So Binks and Aelin will have known what these are because you saw small baby versions of them in the academy.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Wait, are these the things we fought?
Yeah.
Oh,
in the
God.
In the commander's room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, I didn't. I posted that in the wrong channel. Oh, yeah, there you go. Thanks, Mike.
That's so bad. Oh, God.
Yeah, that's a Nyogi.
Oh, stop! Oh, God! I don't want to see them!
Think of a spider with an eel neck.
Okay.
I'm good, actually! Oh, God.
Like, to put in perspective how far I will go out of my way to make sure that Crash doesn't have to deal with spiders. There was one that got on my desk several months ago while we were playing, and I was trying to very quiet and gently get it into a cup so I could take it outside. And Nick was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, don't worry about it. It's okay, don't worry about it.
Somewhere way back in our feed is the clip of where that spider climbed down my curtains and the whole stream had to stop.
Her screen went blank because she turned off the camera. So, like, her screen went blank. Couldn't hear anything. Everybody in the chat was like, is she dead? Did it kill her?
She is so dead.
So with that description, we'll actually we'll take a break. We'll let Crash kind of
I'll be
soak
okay.
that in. And we're gonna go get drinks. We're gonna go to the bathroom. We're gonna stretch. If you guys have,
I'd just like to thank the good Lord, whoever above, that didn't put me in the Forgotten Realms.
You would just do like I've decided. You would just do like I've decided if I ever get stranded in the ocean, I'm not gonna try. I'm just gonna let myself go.
No.
That would be you.
I'm just out. Goodbye. I'll try again in some other realm.
Guys, let us know what you think of this Mind Flayer ship. Is it creepy enough? Should I make it creepier? Should I add more Nyogi?
You stop that. No, you should add more gnocchi, like more wonderful potato pasta.
Potato pasta. There we go.
Before we go on a break, I wanted to give a quick little shout out to TL Holdren, who did win our fan art giveaway. It sounds like it was the one piece of fan art we got, but don't worry, even though this one turned out this way, it was a very lovely piece of art. If you haven't seen it in the Spelljammer chat, go look at it.
Cute.
It's adorable. I'm very, very pleased, but you will get your chance, it sounds like, some other time in the future, because we may do another fan art little contest again at some point. So
Guys, we will be back in just a few minutes.
Yep.
Oh, whoa, I...
Oh boy, it's so
Hey,
scary.
don't bite me.
Booey.
What?
Don't bite me.
Only I can do that.
Whoa.
I'm wiggling her butt.
Usually you have to pay extra for that, but
Oh no, I
I'm
just mean like
wiggling-
in the feral rat way as well.
Yeah. No, I'm wiggling Kiki's butt in my hood, and she's like trying to like slap and play.
Nice.
What's up, everyone? We are back. Thank you so much for that raid, Dire Bear GM. Thank you for bringing in your love and sharing. We were on break there, but we appreciate your love, guys. Thank you so much. We do appreciate that. Crash, are you gonna live? I know we
I'll live.
We dropped
Yeah.
some you know,
Here, I brought
anxiety-inducing monsters. So.
I brought the tiny...
No, it's fine. They're the kind of thing that like the realistic ones are the ones that freak me out.
Oh,
Fantasy, I'm like, oh, they're fine.
Oh, you
but-
want me to make them more real?
No.
Well, I also brought the real life Binks.
Oh, you want me to not keep playing in your game, Raj? Just so
I
like we
brought-
understand each other.
You know,
I get it.
We're on a wavelength here.
Ah.
I
No,
brought
we're all
the,
good.
I brought the real life Binks
Zip baby.
inspiration in, so that if Jane does get freaked out, we have tiny little gremlin.
Here, Crash, it's okay. Look at your rat. Look at your
Look
rat.
at her.
Look
Look
at
at
your
her.
rat.
Look at
Just
this
look
little.
at your rat.
Look at this little thick menace. It's okay. Yeah.
Aw, the thick menace I always wanted to be.
we were having a conversation. Crash, Maddie, and I one night were like, "Which rats will we cosplay?" And Maddie immediately called Vex because she loves that little freak. And then Crash goes, "I want to be Kiki because I want to be a thick menace."
What can I say? So about these
Yeah. So
gnocchi aboard our ship.
Yeah.
as these bread pastas laying.
Why
on
are
the
these
floor,
beautiful potato pastas all over here? Crazy.
Yeah. So that is the sight that you see on this deck.
Cool. And it's just laying still, right?
Yes, it's very much so motionless.
Do you guys want me to shoot it with an arrow just to be safe?
Yes.
I
Please
wouldn't
do.
be against it. Yes.
All right.
She's gonna take aim and fire a little toothpick out.
Just roll me a d20.
Just a straight roll.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a bouncer, but it landed on 14.
Okay. So you fire this little toothpick arrow, and it sinks right into the body of this Nyogi, and it does not move. It's just you hear it just kind of like as it makes contact.
Good.
I think it's gone.
Okay.
I do not want to run into whatever that is.
No.
Just be mindful there's baby versions, because Aelin and I have met the baby versions.
Those are really hard to fight, so if we see any full-size ones, we're turning and going.
Gross. So we're in the cell block, right?
No, you're on the cargo.
I thought we were on the cargo.
I'm
Yeah.
still on the cargo. Okay. Then do we need to go even further? I don't know how many more levels there are to this ship, but
I mean, I think she's lower, but I don't know how much lower.
Well, it's a cargo, so I do want to check around. Maybe there's something left in here.
true.
And just be careful, you know. I can sit with the kids so that if something happens, you know, like I'm here.
Okay, perfect. I'll just check some cargo crates and maybe there's something around here of use.
As you say that, she's gonna turn to the kid, like, because she's still on his shoulder, and she's gonna put on a foot on his hand. She's gonna be like,
I'm sorry I called you kid, but I'm gonna be fully honest, I already forgot your name. And that's also me as a player. I forgot your name.
I can tell you what I
Just
wrote
so
down
we're
is
clear.
so wrong.
Yeah, Aelin, what was his name?
You
You want to know what I wrote down for it?
Yeah.
Did you write it in
Benoit
phonetic?
Crowlinger.
What?
It's Benodo Kralazar.
I was close.
Benodo. Okay.
Kralazar. So Grimfrost, as you
Oh my
are
God.
searching around the ship, you accidentally kind of kick up against one of the bodies that is down there, and it seems like a coin purse kind of falls to the ground on your way to the crates. I'm assuming you pick it up.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey guys, got some coin.
There was. You can go ahead and add about 23 gold and 117 silver. So let's just call it. Let's call it 24
Nice.
gold pieces.
Sweet.
And a bloodstone ring that's worth about 50
Ooh.
gold pieces.
Mm.
Yeesh.
If you choose to sell it. If not,
It's like an
then you
engagement
have
ring.
a bloodstone ring. As you make your way to some crates that are nearby, you do see some food and water that is stored over there in some casks. Enough to nourish about 10 medium-sized creatures for 5 days, so a good amount of food, as well as a few barrels of pickled brains that are floating in brine.
Okay. Right. All right.
Hey, Mind Flayer's got to eat too.
I mean, yeah, but are we talking? Wait, are we talking dill brains, bread and butter brains?
Ugh.
Why not a little bit of both? And some hot and spicy ones?
Bread and butter is trash.
Oh,
That's why.
You hush.
Wait, are you? Hold on,
Bread and butter is
hold on,
is
Larissa.
amazing.
Nope.
Dude. Hot and spicy bread and butter pickle
Oh
chips.
yeah, for sure.
Those go hard. I ate some of those this morning. Those are amazing.
Still
God,
all the
pickles.
way or nothing.
You don't like sweet and sour?
I hate sweet, period. I don't like barbecue
You seem
sauce.
like such a sugar person.
Nope.
Maybe
Give
it just
me
comes
all
with
of
like
the spice.
the all of you aesthetic that
I am,
makes you
I
feel
am-
like you would like sugar.
Nope. Spicy over sweet every single day. I can't. I'll
Dang.
spit it back out. I can't.
Interesting.
You know? Respect. I'd argue more, but I am way less powerful than spicy people.
But that is the extent of the loot that you kind of see and
Okay.
supplies.
Benodo, there's some water over here. You thirsty?
Oh, very much so. And he starts drinking, and he drinks, we'll say, one of the rations worth of water, right there on the spot. About the time that Benodo's finishing up that that drink of water, you hear a distant, like almost like an echo of a voice from somewhere in the ship that sounds like Ryder saying, "Pointy ears, rat, where are you?"
Nope.
Was that a voice that we recognized or not?
It sounded just like Ryder.
Nope.
No, he's asleep. I feel like
Did he wake up and follow us?
No, I knew we shouldn't have taken the kid. So every horror movie starts is with a small child in need.
I mean, I'm pretty stealthy. If somebody else wants to watch, I could like sneak over there and just see what's yellow for us. I mean,
I'll
if it's
watch it.
Ryder. If it's Ryder, great. But also, if it's Ryder and he's angry because I drew a mom tattoo of myself on his arm, then that's also not so great. So, let's just go see,
You could have woken up, but just in case. And I'm gonna kind of boop the top of your head and I'll give you a guidance.
You do that and you watch her just kind of like she does that little
was all.
shake thing that animals do.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna sneak over, staying hidden behind things, all of that.
I will crouch and I'll also follow Binks with my rifle, just in case I need fire at something.
So you guys going up or down, or where are you going?
What direction did the voice come from again?
The stairs.
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
stair?
You weren't quite able to tell.
Okay. Perhaps lower, just in case.
And let me check up first, because if it's really Ryder, he's gonna have to come from up.
True.
So,
You're probably right.
unless he got really lost, which also just isn't out of the question. He does get lost.
She seems like the kind of person, yeah.
Yeah, I once watched him sleepwalk, and he somehow ended up, way far out in the academy. I don't know how he did that. I didn't help him get back either, so maybe that's my fault. Anyway,
She's gonna
Could be, I don't blame you.
quietly hopping up the stairs to see the upwards direction.
So you're going back up to the battle deck.
Yeah.
Okay. You get up there, everything seems just the way you left it when you guys came down just a little bit ago. You are no, I don't. We won't go there yet. Yeah, when you get up there, you don't see or hear anything.
If I look from the stairwell through the scope of my rifle down the stairs from that middle point, do I see anything?
You see what could be like the prison cells that Binks was talking about.
But no figures.
Correct.
No rider.
Just kind of darkness.
Okay.
But like this slight glow that has been kind of the theme through the whole ship.
Aelin, Grimfrost, we don't see anything particularly. Binks,
he's
do
not
you?
No, he's not upstairs. So to come downstairs. I just went upstairs first because I figured that's where he'd be coming from if he just woke up.
Aelin, help!
Nope. You can die.
I like to think she actually says that.
I don't trust any of this.
No, that was a voice calling out. That sounded
Still.
like Ryder. And that since you're more on top of the stairs, you're able to kind of tell that came from down below.
There it is. Hopefully we can find it before it finds us.
Okay, but here's the thing. If it is Ryder, how did he get downstairs without us seeing?
We were up on the upper deck for a decent amount of time.
Yeah, but I
Everything in
mean,
my gut saying it's not him.
No.
well, you know what? Aylin has a good gut. You know, I've never once seen her have an upset stomach, so, like, I trust Aylin's gut.
It's impressive.
Really is. You know, just I hear all the time about gorgeous, gorgeous girls having IBS, and Aylin's a gorgeous girl with good scab. She's got good bowels. Anyway,
I just don't think Ryder would actually call out for help.
that's honestly the best point so far.
But don't we need to go down to the lower deck anyway to find the captain?
Yeah, we
do.
can't stay here either way.
No matter what, just go in prepared for whatever it
What's
may be.
something that you could shout to Ryder that only he would know or respond to?
You guys
Wait,
are taking forever. I don't need help.
Hey, Ryder, where I've misplaced my Gemma gem. Do you remember where I put it on myself? Ryder's never quiet for this long unless he's sleeping. This isn't Ryder.
Ryder would never call for help.
Ryder would never be quiet or call for help.
Chat, retweet if you would also never call for help or never be this quiet.
Well,
Then we
I
have
mean,
to go down for the captain anyway.
yeah, let's just get ready for a fight, but we got to go down.
Let's go.
Aylin, can mind flayers mimic?
I think they can.
Oh.
Do we have eyes on the kid, by the way?
I got the kid.
Who's looking for the kid?
Okay.
Yeah, he's right beside you all.
Making sure he's not
Okay.
wandering off. Okay, that makes me feel better.
Okay.
I feel like the kid's gonna be a red herring. I just feel it in my jellies.
I know, I do too, and that's why I was kind of like, do we know where the kid is? Because they already turned on us.
Oh. Okay. I'm going, and if anyone would like to follow, you can choose to do so now. I'm gonna
I'm right behind you.
You're
move
definitely not going alone.
down the stairs.
I'm not right behind you. I'm right on top of
Also,
you.
Because she's sitting on your head, so she's like ready to just pounce if she needs to.
you can use my little goggles just as like little perch.
Yeah, like little handlebars.
Also, I'd like to
She's got 2
preemptively
pieces. She's got your 2 little horns, and she's just
just right over the forehead.
yeah.
That's not very comfortable.
Okay, I'll let go. It's okay, sorry.
It's okay. I would like to also preemptively cast Blur.
Okay. What does that do?
It means that all attacks against me have disadvantage.
For how long?
A minute.
Okay. So.
But I click my little like a little dial on my bracer, and it makes kind of like a 3D effect for a moment with like blue and red, and then it's just my body image looks fuzzy.
Okay. Very cool. As you're walking down the stairs, the first things that you see is the rows of cells that Binks had mentioned earlier. You see the rotting corpse of a headless mind flayer lying amid the hacked up corpses of 3 hulking creatures with blood spattered white fur. The condition of the corpses suggests that something or someone has been feeding them.
Up until, I guess, they were slaughtered.
Yeah.
Oh no. I'll
Binks,
kind of go ahead.
Binks, does any of this look familiar, seem familiar, smell familiar?
I mean, does it?
I would say you saw the hulking bodies there. You saw the headless, yeah, basically everything that was there. But
Okay.
after seeing that is about when you got woken up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it all looks like it's still here. I mean, I after this, I don't really know where we're going. But I mean, nothing's moved, which I guess is a good sign.
Yeah, we're on the right path at least.
I'll kind of whisper out, Captain.
You hear some like skittering around once you had said that. But nothing has made itself visible at this point.
That sounds like what I was hearing before with the captain when she was nervous.
Just like chattering. How illuminated is this space right now?
You can probably clearly see 10 feet in front of you. After that, it starts to get dark, but it's like pulsing, like a very slow pulse. But you still have dancing lights up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what
Yeah.
kind of lighting does that give you?
It's 4 little small orbs that we can either keep individual, or if we combine them all into one, it will be about the shape of a medium-sized person.
Okay.
Ooh.
And so we could just kind of like send them in a smaller cluster. I think it's 30 feet in front of us.
So that would
Just move
probably
these over.
illuminate the cell block there, which is number 17 on the map.
Oh goodness.
So Grimfrost and the kid head to the back of the group, and he pushes the kid back to make sure that he's like shielding him. But they're still holding hands, but the kid is in back of them, and they're in the back of the group.
So you're keeping him like back towards like room 18?
Yeah.
Okay. As the dancing lights kind of move around the room a little bit, you do catch the glint of what appears to be a piece of armor on the headless mind flayer. But nothing else. There's Githyanki bodies kind of stuck in the cells, all dead, of course, but there's some human bodies as well.
Aelin, do you think you can push those far enough back to reach the end wall?
Let me see how far we can throw them. It says the range can be up to 120 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
It looks like it's
definitely.
like 25
Yeah.
feet to the end.
Yeah, the whole cell block is illuminated fairly well, and you're definitely able to see these 3 white-furred hulking creatures, and you're able to see the bodies in the cell blocks. It looks like some of the Githyanki liberated their kin, and put the other prisoners out of their misery. Some of them find the remains of 3 humans, a dwarf, a Hadzi, and a plasmoid.
I'm gonna look over the
But
dwarf
no
just to make
captain.
sure it's not Ryder.
Oh, that'd be so rough.
When you get over there, the dwarf is actually face down in kind of like a puddle of gore.
Well, being partially animal, she kind of, I mean, fully animal, just a little bit more smart. She's just going to kind of get there with the gore and just lift the head up and just...
No, it's not him.
She just sits him back down and goes back over.
And we don't see any trace of the captain.
Not currently, since the doors seem to automatically open and close.
Oh, so like we can't see into the cells themselves.
The cells you can, but looking at the map, at the far end there, room 16 is what appears to be a doorway.
Okay.
Remember those disgusting noises I was making earlier?
Oh God! Oh, it's
Fleshy doors.
It's another adorifice, if you will.
Yes. If you guys have never played Baldur's Gate 3, just look up a video of the intro area. That's what we're looking at, basically.
It is wild.
The doors just kind of look like booty holes.
So
I'll be
good,
honest.
though. It's so cool,
I think in the game, there's one where you play as it's not very good and really boring, but there's one where you play as a guy going through hell, which means everything is disgusting and nasty and fleshy, and that's also what it's making me think of.
Like a different game or another Baldur's Gate?
A different game. No, it's not Baldur's Gate. It's a completely different game. And then they made a second one called Succubus, where you get to play as one of the succubus in it.
Is it Diablo?
Nope. I'll have to figure it out because it's not actually very well done. It's kind of a boring game when you think about the concept.
So definitely Diablo.
Yeah.
What
you're saying is
everybody still
good,
wants me to make Lilith. It's not Dante's Inferno, but I will look it up. I'll look up what it is because I think it's called Agony, actually.
Agony.
Sounds
I haven't heard of that. I'll look that up. It's
one of the only. It's one of the only games that basically got such a bad rating that it could not be released, so they had to go back and make it.
Oh no!
It was that level of gore and nasty. So.
Well, speaking of gore and nasty.
Yeah, speaking of gore and nasty, look what I got right here. There she goes.
I needed that. I don't want anything to do with that.
You said gore.
I will try my very best to step around and over the bodies without having to step on somebody and go towards the far end door.
Oh, we have another we have a few different raiders, actually.
Welcome.
We had a raid during break. I see D&D WME is raiding, and then I also have Murder Hobos and Chocobros.
Welcome on in, everyone. So as you are kind of exploring carefully, trudging, trying not to disturb anything, back towards the stairs, you hear kind of a gut-wrenching scream, cry.
Ew.
That sounded... It's very, very muffled because of the way the doors are, but it sounded like it was a female scream.
Oh. I'm just gonna go right in. You guys can hear if you want. I'm just gonna go right in.
She's gonna go run over and just kind of, at first, just kind of bounce at the nasty door and probably knock herself on it and bounce off of it before she.
Wait, the one up toward the stairs or the one where
the one
I'm going?
Right by the stairs, room 18. So right by
Frost different
and
room.
the kid.
Oh, so back
Different
that way.
room.
Oh.
Was that, and that door wasn't open. It's another one of these kind of doors though, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's 18 or 16.
I think we should maybe check 18. Considering somebody's screaming.
I have to walk over all of this again.
I'm sorry, but your boots are shiny, so I think they'll clean pretty well.
Thank you, they are rubber. For this reason. I will make my way back over the viscera.
What are you doing? Ow! Ow! Ow!
Fighting.
She needs a toenail trim.
Okay, so when you walk up close enough to that room, ready for basically anything to come at you, it just opens up into another room that appears to be what the jailer's quarters were. Nothing else is in there except another door.
Should we keep going?
Wait, so we heard a scream in here, and no one's actually in here?
I guess not. Like any of this.
Well, we know something is mimicking voices.
Should we keep going through the next door, or should we go back to the other one?
Well, I think the screams are trying to lead us where they want us to go. Maybe we should do the exact opposite of where we're hearing these noises.
I'd be
So
okay
we-
with that.
Not a bad
to the
idea.
other door?
Sure. Rob, do you think that my blur would have faded by now?
I'd say we'll say you can have another, 15, 20 seconds.
Oh, goodness. Okay, then, yeah, I will... I guess knowing that it's kind of about to short out, I will more quickly make my way back across the viscera for a third time, and I'll ready my rifle, and I'll step through the door through room 16.
As the fleshy door opens up and you walk through, three of the younger Nyogi bodies just come crashing to the floor.
Oh no. I look up. Is there anything up there?
There's nothing there.
Oh
Parker,
no.
are you okay?
It's more bug things. It's just so many dead things. I don't see anything though. Could you all come with me? I'm going to lose my mind.
I'm still here. I never really got off you.
That's right. Okay, thank you. I kind of like bop you for a minute to be like, okay, you are real.
She starts like petting at your hair, but like it's kind of awkward where it's just kind of like a
Yeah.
like
That's
very
nice,
slow.
Actually, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Frick. Well, there's another door past this one, isn't there?
Yep.
Is everyone ready to go through the other one?
Yeah, let's just keep treading through.
Okay, I step up to the next one.
Careful.
It opens up and you see just a long corridor with, it looks to be some rooms or compartments on kind of the left-hand side and on the far end.
But nothing of note really in the hallway?
Not currently.
Oh, I don't like a long hallway, though.
Yeah.
Well, we still have dancing lights.
Okay. Would you mind sending them around the corner?
Not at all.
I don't know if I really want to open these other doors yet. Why am I the one leading? Can someone else try?
Oh,
Okay.
I mean, sure. But then I'm not
No.
like on your head anymore.
I'm so glad you asked.
You're leading because you're the one that has a physical weapon.
Fair enough. The person with the gun, I guess, should be going
Should
forward.
be
I was
leading,
like
you
thinking
know.
about it. Like, why are
Even
you
in
leading? I was like,
D&D.
you had a gun.
If you have a gun, you should be the one.
You're about the only one with a physical weapon. I think that's why you're in front.
Man. Okay, if the lights go around the corner, does anything necessarily happen?
You see the lights kind of go down. You don't see anything in there, but as they're making their way down, back behind you again, you hear, "Oh, please, Flapjack, get me out of here."
No. I'm gonna start taking steps down the hallway, away from that. I don't care for that shit at all.
Onward.
Okay, if I get to, like, the edge of the hallway and, like, kind of peek around the corner, what do I get?
You see one of the fleshy doors, like in the back corner, has been actually like destroyed, and there seems to be kind of a pile of a mixture of like Githyanki bodies and Mind Flayer bodies, mixtures of them both decapitated. Just
Ew.
a very bloody mess.
Oh, I'm getting nauseous.
What do you see?
Bodies.
It's
It's got to be at least a dozen of them.
I should add that as you went further down the hallway, the stench got more.
Cool.
It stinks pretty bad down here.
Just gore.
One of the more recent additions to the pile is wearing a very ornate breastplate that has just a little bit of blood on it, but it looks to be in rather good condition.
And when you say newest, is there a way to tell how long it's been there?
We'll say a couple days.
Okay, so it's not our captain.
I mean, if somebody who's bigger than me can wear that and wants it, by all means.
I don't really wear armor, but thank you. I don't know how okay I'd feel with taking it from a corpse either.
We'll say that it is just for the flavor of it, it is a black breastplate that is embossed with tentacles, with gold and red trim pieces kind of mixed in.
That goes kind of hard, actually. Not enough to make me want to loot a corpse, but that goes pretty hard. What in the Lovecraft? Hey, you could say it's a good piece of love craftsmanship.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hey, I'm deflecting. I hate this so much. Okay.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, I can go for it a little bit, and you could be behind for once.
No, it's fine. It's good having sort of a co-pilot, actually.
Mm-hmm.
You say that as soon as Vex just, you rang?
Excuse?
Hello?
Keek, you want to say hello?
Well, we have plenty of doors to choose from. Is there any in particular that you all think we should check? Or should we just start from the very back and then
You want a treat?
make our way home? Those baby puffs, those are good.
Yep. Look at her go.
actual footage of me eating Gerber baby puffs. Those things are delicious.
About the time that you guys are starting to slowly open, a door, you hear that same gut-wrenching cry scream and the sound of one of the fleshy doors back in that prison cell block area open. And it's being followed by the kind of like the slushy feet running humanoid running.
Oh, that sound sucks. That sucks. Was it behind us or in front of us?
It'd be behind you right now because it's coming from that cell block area.
Of course it is. Awesome. Yeah, I'll turn around and see if I can see anything.
After a second or two of being on edge, you see Captain Eliana come running around the corner and like just pure panic. She has some gore and some like she's injured and kind of like stumbling, but she's running as fast as she can.
My goodness. Captain!
We have to get out of here.
What happened to you?
And you can see kind of like her weight kind of give out from underneath her, like almost like she has just like she was greeted by comfort of you guys and like
get caught up.
Yeah.
Grimfrost, can you help her, please?
Yeah, so I come over and I get underneath the captain and kind of hoist her up on my shoulders so we can walk together. Unless she's passed out, then I'll just put her over my shoulder and just walk with her.
She's kind of passed out at this moment.
Okay, so I'm just gonna hoist her up on my shoulder, and I've still got Bonito's hand, so I've got the captain and the kid with me.
As you're getting the captain kind of ready to fire him and carry, in the doorway, as that captain just came running through, you hear like kind of like a slow like slushing through the gore, and kind of peeking around the corner as you're getting situated. You see this. But covered in blood and gore and the most horrendous stench, followed by it.
Does it see us?
It very much sees you.
Oh, great.
And those 3 hulking bodies that were on the floor were 3 more of this.
Oh crap!
Wait, so are they?
Wait. Are they moving too?
No. The three that were in there.
Okay. So that.
This
just saying, we've seen it before. It's just this one is alive.
This is the one before. As it's starting to come around the corner, like you hear the slushing, but you also hear very deep, heavy breathing and like kind of snarling noise. If one of you want to show the chat what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, I don't know if I can get my phone up far enough, but if you can see that.
Yeah. It's like if a werewolf got worse and worse.
Worse and worse.
It's like a combo. It's like a combo of like classic Dracula bat with the werewolf.
Yes, Dracula bat and a werewolf, and like a bit of Yeti.
Yeah.
A mixture of all things.
Yeah. Like most of D&D, I suppose.
To give you a size, it says it's a medium humanoid, but we're gonna make it just a little bit bigger than medium.
Oh boy.
So I need everybody to roll initiative. Unless you're going to run.
Well, we have another hallway and then this hallway, right?
I was gonna say, it's also kind of in our doorway.
There is very little... Oh, God. Okay. So if we could have, like, a point of reference on the map, if we're still on the prison deck, around what square is this thing on?
So he's just kind
Like,
of...
is it back at the front of, like, say that staircase that says to cargo deck?
Yeah, he basically is just kind of coming through that doorway there.
Oh, great.
And I would
Yeah,
say
that's
you
what I had
guys
a feeling.
are about 3 blocks down.
Yeah.
So the best we could do is we can't get out. Well, no, we could get out of this room to 19, but then we can't get around. Like, it's wonky to try to do that. So I think our best bet is to try to get up those stairs.
No, we can't, because it's at those stairs. We're,
I
like,
know,
near where
that's-
all the 15s
yeah.
are.
Yeah,
We have
well,
to try to run past it.
That's what I was saying, is that if we could somehow make it out of one of those doors and around through 16, we could technically get into the 17 area where 19 going up is.
I guess.
Or no,
It's
well,
right in
anyway.
front of the 16. That's the only door to there.
Yeah.
So, we're only entirely fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just got to go through.
Great, awesome, great, cool. Anyway, initiative.
What are those rolls?
A 9.
A 9.
Ooh, okay, 9.
16.
15.
18.
Hey, these are pretty good. Too bad we're going up against probably, a 30?
I was like, this will be my one good roll. What do I want to do?
All right. Aelin, you're up first.
I know. You said it is technically a humanoid, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna cast Charm Person because it says I can charm a humanoid, so that technically counts. And so you have to do a Wisdom savings throw of at least 16.
Okay, let me make sure I'm not missing anything here. Servants of the Drow.
Because then we can convince it it's our friend, and then we can just run.
True. Hey, can you just move a little to the left? Great. See you later.
Scary monster. You're a
Bye.
good scary monster.
Alright. Plus, so that is a 17 on my wisdom saving.
Dang it.
Oh. Dang, that's high. That's not right.
I'm rolling my my blue gemstone dice from Misty Mountain Gaming.
Those dang cat's
Use
eye.
code HAPPY10 to score yourself a discount.
Okay, that's what happens when I do it second level. Okay.
What is this piece of hair doing?
How far away from me is it?
About 15 feet. The hallway's about 10 feet
Okay.
wide, and you're about halfway down it.
Oh, my
Okay.
goodness.
Yeah, I'll just stay where I am for right now. And that will be my turn.
Okay, so that's going to bring us to the Quaggoth's turn.
Wagath. Very
and
Giger sounding name.
seeing his meal up on the shoulders of Grimfrost, he's, kind of set on that. And he's going to charge Grimfrost almost like not targeting you, but you're holding its meal. So it is going to target you. So it's going to run towards you very, almost, we'll say, kind of freakishly fast. It's very quick. And it is going to make 2 just blind slashing claw attacks at you. Its claws are just covered in just in blood, like they're blood stained, the white fur coming up. You can tell this thing
Hate it.
has been here a while. The first one is a 13.
Oh, yeah, my armor's 11.
Okay.
Oh,
Yay, you're with me!
11! You guys!
I'm a bard.
I'm not supposed to be fighting. I'm a
I,
sorcerer.
Janie, human woman, could hit you.
That will be
Yes.
Goodness gracious!
6 points of slashing damage.
Oh my god.
And
My
then-
strength used to be -1, but that at least got fixed.
I'm so proud of you.
And then the second
We going up in the
claw
world, boys.
attack coming through is
Mhm.
only a 9. So it just like
Only.
yeah, you barely
Wow, only.
from wincing from the first one, it kind of gets you out of the way of the second attack coming in. And he's snarling, trying to, get his meal. And that will bring us to Grimfrost. Your turn.
Oh boy.
Okay. Still reeling from this attack here. All right. So I'm still holding the captain because I don't want to drop her. I need to keep her safe. So I'm still holding the captain. The kid is still behind me because I'm protecting him too. And I'm gonna move back to kind of create some distance between me and the monster. And I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost, which, if I hit it, does reduce the speed by 10 feet.
Okay.
Ooh.
We'll say your movement speed is going to be halved since you're carrying basically 2 people. So how far back are you going?
So if it's halved, I move back 15 feet.
Okay. So from there, so we'll say you're at the end of the hallway.
Okay.
Before it makes that turn.
Okay, perfect. And all right, so I'm there. Ray of Frost here. Okay. That is a 24.
A 24 hits.
Woo! Hello.
Okay. All right. So this is. All right. So just 1d8 damage, but you do take cold damage, and your speed is reduced by 10 feet because I did get a hit.
That's pretty good.
That is
Ooh.
And a
That's
6
tasty.
for damage.
a 6. Alrighty.
But and guys, I cannot get a hit again. I cannot.
Are you telling me you
Please.
have 12 hit points? Because if you do, I'm... Boy.
Oh no!
Boy. You cannot have 12.
How at level 5 would you only have?
I mean, I have 22 to
Okay.
start.
Okay,
Um,
that's
so,
a little
yeah.
better than.
Okay, that's better.
And no,
But yeah, I
no
couldn't
rests
take an
were
attempt like that
taken.
again.
Oh boy.
Is that the
How
your
do
turn
I-
there?
I feel like, well, no, maybe it's just because rogue, but I've got an okay amount of hit points.
Portia, you're up next.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know how Portia is, but I feel like I'm okay on hit points.
Mine's,
at this point.
mine's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have the greatest con, but also I'm an artificer, so it's not like I'm built to tank, but
Yeah.
that's the tanks that I make job. Okay.
Yeah, somebody.
Is
in
it my
chat,
turn
the
right now?
definition of a glass cannon.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
That was Luca.
Yeah. Oh, truly. That boy is a piece of tissue paper.
You sneeze on him. That's my favorite meme, though, of like everybody running, getting hit, and it's Wizard just like runs a little too hard, and they just like wheeze and like,
Yeah.
like pop
They
a
have
blood
asthma.
vessel, and they're just like, ah! Like
Okay. So if we're at the end of the hallway,
Well,
Grimfrost.
you haven't moved back there yet. You're still
Yeah.
up there right in its face, basically.
Oh.
oh,
Okay. Wait. Am I in opportunity attack range, or are we? Wait. You said 15 feet, right?
Well, Grimfrost was up there with you. He moved up and attacked Grimfrost, which you were right there. So
Oh.
if you run past him, he gets an opportunity attack, or you move back to the dead end hallway. Where
Awesome.
So
Grimfrost
you
is
can-
currently.
you can move back without getting an attack. It sounds like, but
Yeah.
if you go forward, you will.
Yep.
Wait. What?
If
you move
run-
back, you're not in range, but
Yeah.
if you move forward and try to go past it, you're going to be in range.
Oh. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to, I guess, back up another 10 feet then, so that I can get at least some distance. But I'm going to break off a little piece of like the elbow piece near my arm and twist it and toss it. I want to cast my Protector Eldritch Cannon.
Okay.
And I will say it takes the form of a little sea biscuit. Like those little sea urchin looking biscuit shell things. And it just kind of beep, 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 beep. Grimfrost sort of like next to your feet. And as my bonus action, I will detonate it, and you get 1d8 plus 3 temporary hit points right now.
Nice.
Ooh, yay.
So that's
Noise.
nice. Also, so does, if anybody's lost them, anyone within a 10-foot range of it.
So I have 9 extra hit points.
No. Hold on. I have to roll the d8, but it's 1d8 plus 3. So let's hope for something good. Oh wait,
Getting out
those
my
are my Portia dice.
Something.
You
good.
know you love me.
Something good.
Tell me something good.
They're good.
Fun fact, I thought that all of those songs when I watched Happy Feet as a child were Happy Feet originals and not classics like
Now,
Queen and Boogie Wonderland.
Now I'm thinking though of a great video from a
Okay,
few
you got
years
8 hit
ago
points.
of the Try
Continue.
Guys where they were letting little girls pick out their outfits for them, like their ideal outfits.
That was so
And there's
good.
that one little girl that starts singing "Hello Darkness, My Old Friend," and then she goes, "Yeah, from the Trolls movie."
And they're just like, but that is what you get. I am gonna get ready to load my gun, and that's my turn.
Okay. Binks.
So
I'm literally
everybody
digging out
gets
every
8 hit
bit.
points temporarily if you're in range.
8.
Which
8.
Aelin, you didn't. Did you move?
Thanks,
back?
Portia.
No, I stayed in the same place.
Okay.
I
And Binks.
technically
Oh
am
wait,
on.
Binks, you would be in range
Yep.
because you're on top of my head.
Yeah,
So
So you guys just
Take it,
left the
'cause
board up.
Yay.
I still have things. I still have things marked that I'm missing HP, and I guess either I forgot to mark a long rest or we did a fight that I forgot about. But
I still don't think we've taken a long rest.
I don't
No.
think we have either.
And so, because I have spell slots that I've used that haven't come back, so I just don't think we've taken a long
Uh-huh.
rest.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
why.
if you think
no,
about
I am
it,
out of second level, buddy.
it has been a complete whirlwind since you guys left the tavern in Port Haven. Like
It
hasn't
has.
been 24 hours yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. We still hanging out?
Well, on that, I end my turn.
Okay, Binks, you're up.
Godspeed.
Oh gosh, it's my turn. Okay.
Alonzai, my little mammalian
And
friend.
then Aelin, you're next.
I just to get a good hit out to start. Looks like thankfully I didn't do any big actual needing of a level spell in the fight, when we were running. So that's good. That
Also
doesn't mean
good.
I have a ton of spots though, because I'm just a rogue. So, but anyway, I'm gonna throw a chromatic orb at it.
Okay.
So, on Portia's shoulders, you just kind of hear just a little, and she's gonna put her hands out and crack her knuckles before just kind of almost like doing like this sort of thing where like she has her hands like this and then she just pulls them out into like a circle and there's a little spear here that she's gonna fling at it.
You did the ninjutsu, like...
Yes, yeah. I am going to do... What type of damage do I want to do? I am going to do acid damage onto it, so it's like a ball of acid that hits it. Like a goopy ball of acid that hits it.
Nice.
I just gotta roll and see if I hit. So give me a second.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Hey, Booger, you're awake. You want to bless? Hey, you want to bless? Yeah. Oh,
What?
look at that Kiki. Look at that Kiki
Oh,
bless.
little smooches.
Look at that Kiki bless. Wow, that was so good, Booger. The only one who always curses the dice is Pike. Good girl. Okay, let me see. Then that is going to be a 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Oh, thank goodness. Wait. Yeah, 18. So that's 3d8. Where are you going? Okay. Not terrible. It's all the same number, but not terrible. That is 18 points of acid damage.
Woo!
Making me
Good
get my
damage.
calculator out. Math is hard, guys. Pay attention in school.
Hi there. What are you doing up there?
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Aelin,
I'm
you're
going to stay positioned where I am. So.
on top of the
I'm going to try to cast Hold Person. And so then that will be the same thing. You need to make a Wisdom savings throw of 16.
Wisdoms. I'm gonna throw my red and white cleric's domain dice this time.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I love the cleric domain.
They're so dope.
Very pretty.
They're hard to read in the dark though. That is a 5.
Ooh.
So he's paralyzed if we want to run.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Great idea.
How long is he paralyzed for?
Up to a minute.
Okay.
Yep. So he's now paralyzed if we want to run.
Awesome. Yeah, we're doing that
Let's get out of here.
immediately.
So he's kind of just snarling as you guys are trying to decide if you're running or not.
Oh, I thought we were just waiting on initiative order, but are we running?
Yeah, we're definitely running.
Okay.
If he's the only one we're fighting and he can't move, we may as well check out of here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I will run. I'm gonna scoop up my little cannon, and I'm just gonna kind of throw it onto my back, like a tiny backpack, and I'm gonna run.
As Portia runs by, because I'm still sitting on her, as Portia runs by, the creature, Binks, is going to like bare her teeth at it, and then she's just going to go.
And Grim,
She will.
keep in
She
mind that
literally
you're moving
will.
significantly slower than everybody else.
Who
Say
is?
again?
Grim, you're moving.
Because you're
slow 'cause
carrying
you're
somebody.
carrying.
Oh, crap.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we won't go too far
We
from
won't
him.
leave you. Yeah.
But
We're hauling as
We're
fast
trying
as
to
we
zoom.
can.
Thanks.
yeah.
I've got the captain on my shoulder, and I'm dragging the kid as fast as I can. Like, let's go, let's go.
So, which way are you guys going? Are you going up the little stairwell beside him, or are you going back up the one that you came down originally?
I want to go back to the ship.
I say we shortcut up the car, or no.
There is one.
Yeah, let's
that
take the
says-
shortcut to the battle deck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's one that says it's to cargo, one that is to battle.
Yeah, let's go straight up to the battle deck if we can.
Yeah.
Then we can possibly get to what's that, the little battle prow, and try to get off from there. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly.
Possibly. All
Uh,
right. So as
I
you
don't
guys-
remember.
As you guys make it, you're helping Grim kind of get up the stairs there, and let me double check something as far as placement goes, real quick. Okay, so as you get up into that room, it appears clear, but you are in a hurry. You're kind of skipping things. You hear skittering through the kind of like muck noises in the new room that you're in, and about the time that you kind of get everyone up onto there, you hear the snarling of that Quaggoth down below, like really almost kind of going into like a blood frenzy.
You can do that as long as we are not down here.
He's still locked down for the time being. So now
I think we run.
you guys are
We run.
in what appears to be a guard post.
Mm. Does it look like there's any way to get from where we currently are up to where did we board from?
We came in
There's
from
no-
that little hole in the battle deck. Like if you look at the side view.
Oh, the observation deck thing?
Mm-hmm. But like the little hole
Okay.
kind
On
of.
the bridge
Yeah.
Bridge
deck.
deck?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So we gotta we gotta go even farther. Is that gap in the floor between the cargo deck and battle deck there?
Yes, that is the hole in the floor.
Oh no. Oh man.
Wait,
Great.
so there's not. Wait, there's a stair that says to bridge deck. Off the battle deck.
Well, there's also stairs to a battle prow that looks open too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in room 13 currently.
Okay. Then yeah, let's go to the
Can
Frick,
we
I
get
don't know.
back to our ship if we go through the battle prow?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering,
'Cause
because
it
that's
looks
lower
open.
than when we boarded. But I don't know where our ship is in relation to us.
They
your
may
sh-
need to move
you
a little
would
bit to get
be-
to us.
Yeah, you would be looking at the very bottom of your ship essentially, because the boarding access point was up near the ramp going across was up by the bridge deck. If that makes sense, your ship is higher than the battle prow, so.
Yeah, so maybe it's smarter just to try to get back where we came from.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Just keep running.
Okay.
Binks at this point is gonna jump off of your shoulder and start running ahead, leading the way just in case anything else does
Good idea.
pop up. Considering she is a squirrel, she's tiny, but she can run very fast.
So what, are you guys going up the battle prow stairs, or are you going out back into the cargo hold? Because it does look like there is a door there.
Well, if we go to the battle prow, we could technically then cut across to that other set of stairs across the hole that says to the.
We'd have to get
the
across
bridge
the
deck.
hole somehow.
Well, there's walking distance around it.
Is there?
Yeah.
It looks like it.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, okay. So sorry. I'm so bad at maps. Okay, then yeah, let's go up that way.
Because I don't see another one that says it goes like exactly where up it goes. So
Then we're gonna find out.
As you guys
Yes, we will run that way.
are getting ready to run out that way, in the room back behind you, looks like room number 10 there, You hear someone begging to be freed. They hear you and they're like, please help me out of here. My name is Jasper. Please.
Sorry, Jasper, we don't have time.
She just keeps going. You guys can choose what you want to do, but as a squirrel, survival of the fittest. She's just going. This is the one character I've ever made that doesn't care.
I don't know who to trust. Oh God.
I don't trust anything.
I mean, Portia's probably gonna stop and consider it, but if everyone else is running,
Please, is anybody out there?
It's got to be a trap. We got to keep going.
Yeah, hey kid,
What
do
if
you
it's
know
not?
anybody?
What
Hey
if
kid, do you know
it is?
anybody? Do you know anybody named Jasper, kid?
no.
I don't know anybody named Jasper.
There we go. There we go.
No.
Okay.
Please, my name is Jasper Graves. I've been trapped in here by some aberrations among the ship.
I just run up with everybody. I can't do it.
As you guys are making your way as quickly
I
as
have
you
a.
can,
I can't say for certain, but I have a feeling that could have been another trick.
as you are running across the cargo hold deck and you're making it to the stairs, you hear the deep, low, growling and snarling. Except it's coming down the stairs that you're trying to come up.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Well, there's only one way up.
Yep. I'm gonna get out my sword and my daggers. I'm gonna get out my letter opener, and my tiny little cocktail sword. And I'm gonna be ready to literally just go running straight at it and try to Zorro, slash the side of it as I go.
I get that reference.
All right, so I'm just gonna add him to the initiative, so we'll just keep the same initiative.
Oh boy.
So at this point, the Quaggoth that you had paralyzed and locked up, you hear it down below you. It's snarling and growling, and it's going through its blood frenzy, but you can hear it moving around. Which is odd because you see one at the top of the stairs in front of you coming down as well.
So there's two.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Grim,
I'm
you're up.
literally just going straight just to
Grimfrost, you're up.
Wait, Binks? Would you like me to throw
I'm
you?
going to-
Let's wait 6 seconds. Because Grimfrost.
By the way,
You are totally right. My bad.
You guys can all thank.
Oh wait, yeah, the 6-second rule.
You guys can all thank Mad Dog Mike for giving me a DM's accomplice to add a second one in there.
Oh my god.
Should have
You
given
know,
him Unibrow when we
you're
had the
right.
chance.
You're right.
Now imagine if we were down there helping what
Right.
could be a person and what probably isn't.
Yeah.
True.
All right, so I'm going to.
So you don't see the original one. You just hear it. You see the one up the stairs on its way down. You do have a little bit more room to work with, but movement is going to be slowed for everyone because there are corpses everywhere.
Oh,
This is the slaughterhouse floor.
yucky. Oh
Why
god.
is that making me think of that game, that little pixel, let me see, Slay Away Camp, where you play as the killer and have to move around and kill all your bodies, kill all your
know
people?
that one.
don't
I thought you were
either.
gonna
It's
say
really
Binding
fun.
of Isaac.
No, this one's really fun. It's just like a little mobile game.
Oh boy.
All right,
So I am going to move back. I'm going to move back 15 feet, just away from the stairs, and I'm going to throw a chaos bolt at the monster here.
Ow, ow.
Oh, that. Yeah, that's an 11. So that's
You
no
have
good.
an inspo, I think, from somebody. I don't remember who
I
got
bought
it.
you one.
Yeah.
Just terrified of you dying.
Ow.
Grimfrost, because he's
No.
dead meat.
You and your 11 armor class are giving me anxiety.
I mean, that's why I'm in the back.
You gonna get
Is
slaughtered.
it giving you
I'm still alive.
anxiety?
All
I've
right.
made it this far.
What are you doing with
Are
your
you,
butt?
are you adding
Your
your
one
inspiration to
foot.
that?
Why are you chewing the head? Why?
Say again,
Oh,
Ron?
God.
Are you adding your inspiration to that?
Yes.
What are you
Yes.
doing?
Okay, add it.
She's wanting to play with the
Was
headphones,
that
so I apologize if you hear
rolling a
clicking.
D4 on top to add? Is that how
Are
you
you
guys
giving
do the
them-
inspiration?
Oh no, inspiration is you get
A
advantage.
reroll.
Advantage. Okay.
Guidance is
Guidance. That's
the D4.
Yeah.
All right.
Ow.
So for this
Icky.
one, that's a 22.
I hope
Twen-
everybody
that's
22
good.
heard.
hits.
I hope everybody heard that ratty
Yeah.
ASMR.
Yes.
You want to do it
Okay.
again?
Want to see me do it
There she goes.
again.
All right. Damage 9.
9 points. All right.
Aye.
You're crazy.
Okay. Is that the rest of your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Portia.
Boy, has anyone taken damage yet?
Not since.
Yeah.
Not
Ron.
from it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Then,
I mean, yes, somebody took damage, but not this round.
Yeah, that
True.
was from the last one.
I will go ahead. Yeah, not a whole lot. So I'll use my arcane rifle then, and I'm just gonna point blank take a shot.
All right.
Just see what I can do.
Hit me with your best shot.
Fire away.
Fire away.
Ooh, okay, that's a 23.
Oh, that might hit just a little bit.
Possibly. Let me crunch the numbers. Okay. Man, I never have to use D10s. This is interesting. Where even are you?
Are you guys feeling the stress at all right now?
No,
is
cool
it-
as a cucumber. I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
Cool.
I'm nice and
All
cool
right.
and good.
Just making sure.
I'm so ready to get off this.
That's 11 points of piercing damage.
All right. So he winces pretty bad whenever you hit him with that one.
Okay, then that'll have to be my turn for now.
Okay.
Just short.
Binks.
Okay. Yeah, I was running up ahead and nobody else has moved past me yet, so I'm still full running, and I will literally get on like the handrail and like, you know, yeet myself if I need to, just so that I have full movement and all that kind of stuff, considering I am a squirrel.
Are you trying to just straight up run away?
No, I'm going
Okay.
for it with my sword
All right.
and my dagger out
Gotcha.
and my teeth bare.
We know how this
Nice.
goes. Your track record's pretty strong.
Yeah, so I'm going for it first with the sword.
Star League is feeling the stress, guys.
So for my
boy.
short sword. Oh, okay, that's an 18 on the die plus, dear God, 9.
That hits.
Woo!
That hits.
Okay, what do I need to roll for damages? I always look at my dagger and my sword backwards, but I got my sword die. Okay, for the sword, that is going to be 11 points.
Jeebus.
So she's gonna like swing the sword, the letter opener across its neck, like not its neck, but like over its forehead kind of deal. while she's like kind of using it as leverage to swing her tiny little body. So she's doing like a Legolas move, like in the second movie when he jumps on the horse with way too much flair, where he like swings himself over its neck. Yeah, like she's doing that.
It is the best thing.
And then with the dagger, like, or with the sword, like sunk in, like between, like either like between its ears or the shoulder blades or something like that. You guys watch her just go. And she's gonna bite for her second attack. Well, listen, Mike gave her an inspo just to go for the throat, so she's going for the throat. You know,
like she does.
And because I forget inspos all the time, I am going to use it preemptively so I can roll advantage. Oh my god,
that was a lot of dice.
That was 2 dice, but I got a 1 and a 20. So that's a 20 on my teeth.
All right.
God.
Oh my god, how does this always happen?
Wait, so you're getting a crit on biting it?
Yep.
On biting it.
Excellent. I should expect nothing less from the squirrel. That's just how it happened.
Oh gosh. Okay. Gotta do math, I'm sorry. Because it was a crit, 21 points of damage.
Oh my god.
as she just like bites into the neck and then rips her little head back, and you just see like a come out with it.
Horrifying.
And now she's on its back, and she's got a sword in it for
squirrel.
stability. Yeah, it is a New York squirrel.
So, this Quaggoth is not happy.
I can imagine.
It is very, very angry right
This
now.
Quaggoth is right chuffed that you just bit the shit out of it.
Right.
Chuffed to bits. Yeah.
So, what it's going to do now that it's its turn is it's going to reach up and just kind of grab you and throw you back towards Grimfrost. Not aiming at anybody, it's just throwing you. Is there damage associated with throwing?
There can. I don't know if you want it to try to have to strength pull me off, like a contested strength, but usually there would be like a bludgeon damage, like a basic bludgeon. I can look up what that die usually is.
Yeah, we'll do the strength, just to, you know, for the cinematic moment of you hanging on for dear life.
I'm also checking for you what the bludgeon die would be, because I don't remember.
Is it a contest?
It looks like it's... Yeah, oh yeah, usually. Sorry, I was reading what die it would be.
I could also look at it.
That is... Strength is not my strong suit. Well, thankfully I rolled an okay number, but still not great. That's a 13.
I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like...
Yeah, you're able to. It looks like...
And it has +3 on strength, so... But I was like, nat 20. So he's going to grab you and just, you know, in a fit of blood, fury, anger, he's throwing you just across the room.
I'm trying to see, and I don't know if it's a 4 or a 6, but one of those two. Go ahead and do the 6, I suppose. Because... Oh, wait, no. Bludgeoning damage... Typically deals 1d8 bludgeoning damage, but it doesn't tell me what that weapon is. I know a 4 is for
I'll just do a d8 just straight up. No additions. Okay. Just for the sake of time. 1 point.
Oh my god.
So, as you go flying, you land back next to Grimfrost and you just kind of skitter to a stop. You just take one step. Or 1 point.
She's just kind of like putting her claws into the ground and kind of dragging them down to make herself stop, which means now she's a little bloody mess, but like she looks even more feral than before. Like her tail's just like flicking really angrily.
So then in his who is next in line on at the stairs?
I'm probably in the middle behind her and in
If
front
I
of
had to-
Grimfrost and the kid.
If
It's
I
probably
had to-
Grimfrost, kid probably next to him. Me.
Well, yeah.
or well,
I
Binks is
technically-
ahead of everyone now.
Well, yeah, Binks is all the
I'm
way in the
back with
now.
you now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
wait,
back
yeah,
with
that's
you
right.
guys
You
now.
got.
Because you
Yeeted.
were ahead and then I jumped off of you.
That's
so
right.
It would be Portia.
Oh boy.
Unless in the running
Hi.
time everybody moved around.
Hi.
So he is going to come just barreling down these stairs, just swinging with all of his claws.
Hi, Stinky.
The first one is a. Where did it go?
You want a
Thanks.
treat?
23 to hit.
Ooh.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
that'll hit.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And because he's below a certain hit point, he deals extra damage.
Of course
Oh,
he does.
God.
Oh boy.
12 points of slashing damage
Ooh. Oof, ouch, owie, my bones.
for the first attack. And the second one is also a 23.
Oh.
No.
Ugh.
Yeah, that'll do it.
This one's not going to hurt as bad. 1 plus 4. So that'll be 11 points of slashing
Ugh.
damage.
Ooh, ouch, owie. Okay, yeah.
But
I'm awake.
He's very much so not in a good position.
Oh wait, one of those I would like to hellish rebuke.
Do it.
Heck yeah.
I forgot that I have
Do
that.
it.
Because I'm so used to magic users having that. Okay, yeah, on that second one, I'm gonna, kind of flare up and screech, and just say, "Get away!" And he's gonna light up in a little flurry of purple fire.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, you get to roll a dexterity saving throw.
A dex saving throw.
I'm pretty sure he takes damage regardless. It's just a matter of if it's full or half.
Yeah. And that is 2d10.
A 15?
Oof, he saves. But
Ugh.
let's roll it anyway.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've got a -5.
Ooh, okay.
nice strength.
That's
Do you have a pimple?
11 have to 5 or
Do you
6.
have
I
a
don't know who it's
pimple?
in favor of.
So, how do you want to do this?
Yay!
What?
He had 1 hit point left.
Oh
my God.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, I'd say he deserves a little extra damage if that's the case. Yeah, I'll say if he takes a slash at me and then another one and about throws me off my feet, I'll drop my gun and then I'll screech, "Get away from me." And then this little flurry of fire is gonna erupt from me and then onto him and kind of singe the fur, and it smokes and it smells nasty.
No worse than the room
But-
you're already in.
Yeah, pretty much. It just adds another layer of musk, if you will.
New guys
Yeah.
in the corner puking.
Yeah. Oh no, that's me right now. But yeah, I'll kind of sit there, bleeding, and just be like, "Okay, that's new. Everyone okay?"
For now.
I think we need to just keep running.
Okay.
Get on out of here.
Okay.
And she says that as she's already somehow up against the body, and she's with her little sword, just carving Binks was here.
Ew,
Into the
ew,
side
ew,
of
ew,
it.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm an animal. I gotta mark my
Oof, how
territory.
Joey.
As you're
I gotta mark my
doing this,
territory.
the door that you came through squelches open. And it's
Okay.
the original Quaggoth that now is
Okay, we keep
behind
running.
you.
We keep going.
Aelin, you are up.
Well, I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers. Which I now have to refine where that was. There it is. And I'm going to cast it at level 2. So if I hit, I get an extra 1d6 of damage.
Okay.
17.
17 hits.
Yay! And then how many? 3d6, but I'm doing it at level 2, so that will be 4.
Ooh, it's gonna be spicy. I'm just hearing the Careless Whisper song in my head now.
Oh my
11 points of damage.
11 points. Okay, so how do you want to do this?
Woo! Kills in the
Because
front,
nobody else is
kills
going to
in
hear
the
this.
back.
It's just in his head. It's going to be, I just want to rest. And then his eyes are going to roll up and he's going to drop to the ground.
Oh my god!
Perfect. He falls down and just like the squelch and of the gore and the blood, and he
It's
just
pretty
he
spooky.
thuds down to the ground. And you guys are out of initiative now.
Yay!
Okay. Yeah, then I use Did anyone else take damage except for me?
I think
No,
no, I took a little, but barely any.
Okay.
I think everybody took damage but me,
Great.
surprisingly.
I will use my protector robot again to give everybody another 8 temporary hit points. It doesn't add to your hit point maximum, but it just goes to your temp slot. Or no, wait, I have to roll that again. Oops. So it might not be 8. It could be better. Wait. It is better! That's 9.
Yay.
Yay! 9 temp. And then I'll clasp my glove to my chest, and there'll be kind of like a vroom of like a pulse, and I want to cast Cure Wounds, almost like mini defibrillator style, on myself.
Nice.
Thanks. I didn't know artificers could learn that, but here we are. So it's defibrillator time.
And while she's doing that, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Grimfrost.
You the best.
All right.
It's my one healing spell. You get 9 points back.
Yay.
They
Thank
somehow always play in Rob's games without any type of cleric.
Amazing. No clerics, we die like men.
All right, so
Let's go.
Yeah, you hear like a wet, like little like kind of noise as Binks is jumping up the stairs now that she's disgusting because she got thrown
Ew.
into the ground.
I'm thinking like bare feet after like coming
Yep.
out of the shower on a tile floor.
No.
Yep. No, picture like that bird that's stomping around.
Yes, the little...
Yeah.
She's a maniac, maniac. Yeah. I'm gonna hold my side and hobble up the stairs.
As you guys get up to the next deck, like you're moving with some haste, trying to get out of there, because you haven't had the best of times, and Benotto, he's like,
Oh god, yeah, we have a kid.
we should explore some of these other rooms. We haven't seen if there's stuff that's beneficial other than the food.
Hey, kid, you just wanted to leave before.
But you found some food. I'm sure we can find,
Yeah,
other
and we got a lot of
treasures.
food on our ship. We got a lot of food on our ship.
Plenty.
What?
Listen, I'm warning you right now, don't mess with this girl, because if you keep pushing it, I'm gonna leave you here.
What if we just check the rooms on this floor?
We are going back to the ship.
I think we
Okay.
really gotta get the captain
No.
back, because she's kind of bleeding out.
Yeah, I guess that's
Actually,
true.
while we're talking, I'd like to reach up and clap a hand on the captain's back and boom, cast a cure wounds on her.
Okay.
The whole time.
Let's see, that'll be
The whole time we're having this conversation because
Grim
5
is
is holding the captain and has the hand of the kid. Because we've stopped, Binks is still running in complete circles around this group while she's yelling out, just like, "You gotta move!" Like,
You gotta move. Like, yeah, you're right. I guess we could always, come back later. I can get another crew.
No.
There's nothing left here. You guys took care of everything.
We don't know that.
Yeah,
we're still moving while this is happening,
Listen,
right?
I know I'm an apex
we're
predator.
on delay.
I know I'm an apex predator, but that doesn't mean there's not other things on this ship. So
She is so right, though.
So as you guys
It truly is an apex predator.
keep walking and making your way towards the boarding port, he's kind of like dragging his feet a little bit, and he lets out a whistle.
what are you doing?
Let go of him and run.
I turn around and I just start aiming my gun at the kid.
my God. We've all turned.
What?
I let his hand go and I start to back away.
What's wrong? What?
Binks is back up on Aylin's shoulder, but like with the backlight, her eyes are doing like that luminescent animal light, so she's just like
2 little headlights on the shoulder.
Oh God, like the eyes shine. That is horrifying. Where's the picture I have of my cat where she's like at the back of a hallway and she's just
I have so many of Pike with that way because like her eyes have no color, so the light reflects so much through the red, so it's her just
What? Why are you aiming that at me? Like, I thought we were leaving.
Why are you whistling?
I was trying to whistle my favorite song.
Yeah. What's your favorite song? Just out of curiosity.
Portia closes her eyes and fires.
Yankee Doodle Dandy. What?
Oh my God.
Portia closes her eyes and she fires.
All right.
So Kiki, you were just an accessory.
Let's see.
Yeah, you were.
Look, older Portia might not be doing this. I cannot speak for younger. Okay, that's an 18.
Hits.
Oh my God.
Okay. And I'll be
I thought
casting...
you just said that missed, and I was like...
I was about to be like, oh, so it's one of these. Okay, yeah, okay. I don't know how to feel about what I'm currently doing.
Less than 24 hours, you've seen an old lady get crushed under a building. People
And
get,
now she's shooting children.
I mean, she almost got gored by a creature aboard a ship of creatures she just learned are basically zombies. And she has a loaded gun. So... Ooh, that is max damage. That is 22 points of piercing damage.
So as he starts talking about his favorite song that he's trying to whistle being Yankee Doodle Dandy, describe what it looks like as you pull the trigger and you finish him off.
I mean, this is close range. So Portia will have just like already taken aim. So she like very slowly cocks back the trigger while he's talking. And she'll take like a time slowdown moment of like looking between everybody, close her eyes and just pull it. And depending on the amount of damage it does, she's gonna aim right between the eyes.
Oh no, it was enough to kill him.
Okay, then yeah, it is just... Because her gun is like a sawed-off shotgun.
Okay.
It is a blowout.
Okay. So you see the blast go off, the body of this child goes back, falls down to the ground, and you hear the gore and the blood dripping and running down the wall back behind him.
So Grimfrost is gonna walk
sorry.
over to her and just kind of get close to her and put his hand on Portia's shoulder. You did what you had to do. It's okay. Let's get out of here.
Let's go. I don't want to think about what ifs or whats. Please, can we go? I'll put my gun on my back, and if we're all gonna go, gonna run up the stairs.
As everybody's running, Binks is gonna quickly go over, check the body to make sure it seems normal, and if that's the case, she's just gonna very gently, take one of her random treasures out of the little bag of holding and just lay it down with him, kind of thing, and then keep running.
Okay.
This feels like a Giger moment. Where it's like you shoot something, but then it just instead of blood, it's white, and you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to check the body, just to be safe,
Giger loves having blood be milk sometimes.
Just for the people who need extra calcium.
Yeah, like robots.
So you guys
they do
are able to make it up the rest of the way of the ship. You are boarding.
Wait, so did the body look normal?
From what you were able to tell, yes.
Okay.
What are you doing?
So you make your way. You're kind of helping each other back aboard the Moon Dancer, and you're pulling the plank back across, and you're starting to kind of make your way away from the nautaloid ship, and just about the time that you start making a little bit of distance, a dark shape glides across the face of a nearby asteroid. It's another ship. The new arrival resembles a giant spider, complete with long, delicate legs and web-like rigging. Starlight gleams off of its metallic hull as it creeps silently towards your vessel. And Captain Sartell kind of wakes up and says, "A night spider. The Neogi were using this as bait, and we've flown right into their web." And that's where we will end the session.
Oh, boy.
And you all will get to level up before the next session.
Oh, yeah! Don't tell me that I kill possibly a regular human person and I get to level up. Don't tell me that. I still don't know if it was a real kid or not, but that's not the point.
So,
oh god,
that was a dark episode, guys. I'm sorry. There were spiders, there was blood, there was scary children.
There was this little menace.
There were voices.
The scariest thing of all.
All the things.
Very Dead Space.
So.
Ooh, boy.
I know we ran a little bit later, so I don't want to keep you guys all too late, but thank you
worth it.
So much for
additional magical secrets.
Thanks for hanging out with us on Wednesday's Spelljammer game. It just keeps getting more and more interesting, and I love it. And eventually you guys might have your own ship, and you can go wherever in the world you might, or universe you might want to go. So,
oh gosh.
Guys, tune in tomorrow night for some mini painting. Those guys are killing it. But here on Wednesday, we love you all. Thank you for tuning in each week and supporting us. If you feel like drawing some dark horror fan art, by all means, we will welcome
Yeah.
it.
Check out the fan art winner too in the chat.
Absolutely.
True, yeah, it was really cool.
Holdren, I need to get with you and get your information. That way I can ship you a mystery bag because you're the winner.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, thank you so much. We love you, and we will see you next week on Spelljammer. Night, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Bye. Wee.
Guess everybody feeling okay?